Well, I got news for you. You're in trouble now because What?
You're in! You said you're in trouble!
That's amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, wake up! Welcome to the after party! Wake up, put your hands up, put them up! It's time that you make your voice heard! Wake up, put your hands up, get them up! Hell yeah!
Hi, Jake.
Hey!
This is the Still Real After Party.
Yeah.
You excited?
No, because I want to start my 4-day weekend.
I know, man. Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and this is not it. This is Wednesday, like we normally do.
Yeah.
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 Okay,
Good
so...
call. and we eat food tomorrow.
Yeah. What's your favorite food to have on Thanksgiving?
See, this is something I'm going to get hate for, but I don't like turkey. I know.
I don't like you right now.
Turkey's not good.
We're going to fight.
It's just bland. It's plain. It's boring.
Yeah, and maybe that's why I like it so much.
All right.
I love
Sell
bland.
me on turkey.
I got nothing.
Yeah, it's not that good.
All I know is I love turkey. Mm-hmm. But this is also coming from poultry. It's fine, whatever. Mm-hmm. This is also coming from a psychopath who gets his steaks like well done. So maybe
You eat steak well done?
I absolutely do. Yeah.
Oh,
Burgers, steak, chicken,
and you
anything.
give me shit for turkey?
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm a psychopath, dude. Like I have a problem probably.
Why do you like your steaks well done?
I don't know. I don't like red. I don't like
So
bloody.
tasty,
no, I don't like
dude.
red bloody grossness.
You're still young.
Cook it to shit.
You're still young. I think that might be an acquired taste.
I mean,
'cause
I
the
won't-
older I get, the more red I like my meat.
I won't not eat it if that's what's if that's what is served to
I
me.
hear ya.
Unless it's like fucking raw, I won't not eat it.
As long as it's not purple. Yeah, you're
correct.
good.
Which I've seen happen, and I don't like that. But I mean, I don't know. I like knowing that my meat is fully cooked. I guess I don't know.
I'm more of a side guy when it comes to Thanksgiving. To get back to that, though.
The side I do like turkey, but the sides are the best part.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna try and say something better, but it's just the best part.
No words.
No, I can't think of anything. So let's get back to it. You don't like turkey. So what do you have for Thanksgiving? Ham?
Well, like back in the sometimes.
Because ham is a Christmas thing for me.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
Same here.
You just all ham all the time.
Nah, not really. I don't even like ham that much. I do.
Ham is good.
Ham with mustard, I'm down for, but I don't like people who just eat ham plain. I can't do it. You're a plain ham guy?
Yeah, I don't like mustard. So.
Well, that's fine. But I'm just saying.
Well, I don't. What else are you gonna put on it? I don't. There's nothing. You don't put anything else on it. I mean, I like glazed ham. That's some kind of putting something on it.
Okay.
I mean, that's all I got.
I got nothing either.
It's like brown, sugary, and delicious.
I think I just load up on sides on Thanksgiving.
So, what's your favorite side?
I like all of them. I like stuffing. I don't like hot stuffing. Have you ever had that?
Like, what do you mean? I've had only hot. What do you mean? I've only eaten stuffing
it's like
hot.
red. I don't know how to explain
What?
it. Yeah, it's
I've
weird.
never heard of that in my life. Is it made of blood?
It could be.
There is.
It
like,
could be blood.
in
Baby's
like
blood.
England or whatever, they have like blood pudding and shit. Maybe it's like some weird English
I don't
thing.
think that's blood.
It is.
It is?
Yeah. It's real blood. Yeah, it's like congealed pig's blood or something.
That's why it always rains there. Those people are weird.
Those fucking I don't know.
Still got kings and
I don't know if it's
queens.
in Australia too. I'll have to ask our correspondent if they have blood pudding over there because I know it's like an English thing. But
I
the
guarantee
Australians
you,
are like,
what the fuck is that?
That's fine. that would be a proper response. But I know English and Australian, they're kind of similar. So sometimes.
And if Sam's listening to this part, he's gonna be so stoked that I didn't try to do a bad Australian accent when I did
Yet.
him.
The time is young.
The time is young.
So, I mean, you never know.
I'm a stuffing, cranberry, mashed potatoes. I load up on all the fucking crazy shit.
Now, here's another thing. I'm not good with words today.
No.
Here's another debate. What kind of cranberry sauce are you privy to?
I don't know. It just comes in a jar and it comes out whole and it wiggles once
So
it hits
it comes
the
in a
plate.
can, not a jar, right?
Well,
That's
yeah.
what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, no, I don't like that either.
Oh, that's fine.
Maybe I'm weird. Well, no. Okay, so that's just disgusting.
What?
Just canned cranberry sauce like that.
jelly.
And you were talking about how you'll get hate for turkey. I bet I'll get 10 times more hate for hating on canned cranberry sauce.
No, that's the big thing with kids these days. Caleb hates it. You hate it.
I am not a child.
I've noticed that. You're a child brain.
I grew up with it and I liked it when I was younger, but then
Yeah.
maybe I grew out of it instead because maybe you just have the mindset of a child.
Exactly, you do.
No, you do, because you still like it. I think it's the opposite.
Who cares? It's
Eh,
taste. It's taste buds.
I don't like.
I didn't like
no.
peppers growing up, and now I love them.
Like what kind of peppers?
I don't know. This is a boring conversation.
That's
Green,
fine.
red, orange, all of them, man.
All the peppers. I don't like peppers either. I'm a super picky eater, despite my weight. I'm a super picky eater.
Dude, I hear people say that. They're like, despite my weight, I'm a super picky eater.
Yeah.
No, you like bad food.
Oh, yeah, because it's delicious.
I'm a picky eater too, but
You're a picky eater that likes better things for you.
yeah, not recently, dude. I've been pounding pizza.
That's yeah. How can you not? And have we've talked about pineapple on pizza, right?
Yeah.
You psychopath. You're one of them, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm one of those I don't care either way. And
Oh, okay,
you,
fair.
But you like put it
Oh,
on
I'm
me.
hardcore. I'm hardcore, very against pineapple on pizza. Oh, and earlier on Facebook, I saw fucking dill pickles on pizza. You go fuck yourself if you're doing that
I like pickles.
on pizza, though.
Dude, I used to get hammered and drink pickle juice, and then like I got older and found out there was a shot.
Oh, the whiskey, the whiskey
it's a
pickle or whatever.
It's a pickleback.
That's it. Yeah.
So I was like,
Whiskey
yeah.
pickle.
So I used to get shit for fucking chasing my shit with pickle juice.
Yeah,
There
gross.
you go. It's fucking delicious.
I've done that. I hate pickles, so
just
that's
vinegar.
probably why I hated that.
That's all it is, dude.
But, okay.
Soak that shit down.
I know we've talked about food a lot, but I'm going to continue. You mentioned vinegar. What's your opinion on salt and vinegar chips? Because this is a whole new thing.
A whole new thing about what?
Just I have something to say.
When you
about
say
it.
that, you go, it's a whole new thing. It's usually like an uproar. Like, is this dress blue or gold? And I'm just not privy to it. 'Cause I don't pay attention.
It's a personal me thing,
Oh.
and it's not new. I guess I say and have said for a long time. Oh man, yeah, I hate salt and vinegar chips. But then sometimes I get like a craving for them, so then I buy them and eat like 2 bags.
Are you pregnant?
No, you can have cravings when you're not pregnant.
Oh,
That's a real thing.
it is?
Yeah, I mean, you've never been like, oh man, I could really go for some pizza or whatever.
I have never had a craving for something I don't normally like.
Well, but I do. I think
That's what
that's
I'm
what
saying.
I think that's what I'm getting at. I say a lot that I don't like it, but I actually love them and would die for them.
Ooh, it's a hard stance.
They're fucking delicious. I don't get it. I don't know why. They shouldn't be good. There's nothing good actually about them, but I love them.
I don't hate them, but they like make my mouth and jaw feel weird when I eat
Oh,
them.
they're like, especially if you get the Cape Cod ones, which is the only option, by the way, for salt and vinegar chips. You get the Cape Cod.
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, they rip up the fucking inside of your mouth, and it's just a nightmare.
So that's your hard stance on turkey, cranberry sauce,
Yeah.
and vinegar
Taking
chips.
a lot of hard stances. What do we got? What do we got for wrestling news now that we've talked about Thanksgiving news and food and salt and vinegar chips and
John Cena's going to be at Madison Square Garden.
you know, who cares? You know why? Because we won't get to see it. So who really gives a shit?
That's not true. They seem to be leaking more and more of their Madison Square Garden shows on the internet.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to see it. Like I want to see him on TV,
You do?
just like hanging out. Yeah.
I think he's doing way more funny shit now that he's not on.
That's
actually.
yeah.
He just has like random posts of his new hair and him playing piano and awesome boy band
Have
vodka
you,
sauce.
do you follow him on Instagram?
Yeah,
His Instagram is the best thing ever.
because there's no context.
Because it means nothing.
Yeah.
Or it always means something, but no one ever fucking knows what it is.
Okay.
So that's great. I love his Instagram. That's fine. If you're just, I get that he's making a bunch of movies and whatever and doing what he's doing, but I want to see him on like Raw sometime. Like I want to see him on SmackDown.
Why?
I don't know, because things were entertaining when he was around.
They already have a shitload of wrestlers that are not doing anything.
Things are not entertaining right now.
All right. I'm trying to look this
God.
up because I forgot what the fucking name.
I just died.
Okay, yeah. Want to hear some more news?
Sure. Is it a slow news week?
Yeah, not really, kind of a little. Enzo got kicked off a plane for vaping and then kicked out of Survivor Series for doing Enzo stuff.
Oh, how you doing?
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, I guess. We
talk
have to.
about it.
It happened. So, yeah, Enzo, during, I believe, the AOP and the bar match, he came in a disguise. He came into Survivor Series in a disguise.
Which, if you were just like, Enzo showed up, made a ruckus, and that was it, and you'd be like, all right, well, whatever. No, he came in with the disguise, and it made me like the move.
Me too.
I know
don't.
people are very against it. Like,
I don't dislike it at all, especially because he released an album like the next day. I'm like, that was a genius move, Enzo. Make that money, dude. I don't like him. I think he's kind of douchey, but I mean, I don't not support this.
I can see it from both. I know a lot of wrestlers are like, that was so disrespectful, this and that, but
That's true. As far as the respect thing goes, not the best time.
I will say this, though. He bought a ticket, and he got himself a little bit of controversy, and boom.
For him, okay, yes. I also see both sides. For him, great move. For the wrestlers saying it's disrespectful, completely correct.
And what did he interrupt, honestly?
That's also true. He interrupt a pee-pee segment.
Yeah, AOP in the bar.
AOPP.
People don't remember the match at all,
Nope.
and they try to forget what's his name pissing himself, but Drake fucking Mavericks all over that on Raw.
Oh, don't worry. We'll hear about that for months to come, I'm sure.
So, in real news, though, Jericho and Jim Ross, they brushed off that they're not starting a company, but there's a bunch of trademarks getting filed for.
I heard about this.
A lot of them have to do with the Elite.
I heard about this, and good move, I'd say. I mean, if that's who brings in the money in, like, New Japan, Ring of Honor, and shit like that. So give them their own fucking show, see what they can do. Why not?
I would like to say, hopefully this gets us to stop having to answer the question, is Cody and the Young Bucks coming to WWE? Because some of these trademarks are all about, all in.
Yeah.
I mean, the trademarks are all out. Double or Nothing,
Okay.
which is what's been rumored to be the All In 2.
Okay.
AEW, which is going to stand for All Elite Wrestling.
Okay.
And the big one that's causing all the not controversy, but all the up-ins in the fucking world is Tuesday Night Dynamite.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, that makes the most sense with SmackDown moving to Fridays probably, or I don't know if that's been confirmed or not, almost entirely confirmed. Then, yeah, Tuesday is going to have an open slot. And why not have some competition, WWE? Damn it.
Could be cool.
I think it'll be very cool. I hope, you think there'll be like a streaming service? How do you think they'll distribute it?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. But in my opinion would be they're big on YouTube. They could just go straight.
Well, you can stream on YouTube.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. I'm saying I don't think they're going to go for a cable deal.
No. I don't think they're going that route either.
Stupid. I mean, unless you're getting Fox money, cable's running out.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
More people have, fucking YouTube.
Believe it or not, I know you don't know much about Twitch, but you can stream real-life things on Twitch now and make a fuck ton of money.
The only thing I know about Twitch is my kid loves shock, like, YouTube videos where old people are getting scared by things. And occasionally, well, no, it's like people will hide in a fucking washing machine and pop up and be like, yeah. But occasionally they'll have, like, a Twitch, like, guy playing in, like, the corner. I'm guessing this is Twitch. A video game dude.
Can be, yeah.
And, like, the game will scare the guy out of his seat.
Yeah, though that happens a lot.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
How fucking lame of a person do you have to be to get scared of a video game?
That was a big thing, like, these, like, reaction videos, or playing some horror game or whatever, and then people getting scared out of their fucking mind. That was a huge thing. I guess it still is.
And that's why this country is so pussified.
Yeah, that's it. That's why.
That's it.
I think I can think of a lot more things other than that.
Fucking video game kids.
Hey, now. You watch yourself.
Rumors.
Okay, yeah. I was about to talk video games, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I beat Red Dead and it was fucking awesome. That's all I got. Now I'm playing Pokemon because I am a child.
That Brokeback
Cowboy game. Yes, absolutely. You didn't fucking do it.
How was it?
So fucking amazing. Game of the year. I think it'll be game of the year. Okay, go ahead.
I'm excited.
You don't give a shit.
No, I don't at all.
No, I know, but I gotta give it to the people.
Isn't Fortnite game of the year?
It's a game of the year. There's like 20 game awards. It's gonna win like the important game of the year. That one is not it. Fuck Fortnite.
The important game of the year?
Yes, the real one.
Who gives it?
The Game Awards, like the actual video game awards. That was a brand new company called the Golden Joystick Awards or something.
Who?
The people who gave Fortnite Game of the Year.
Okay.
It was. I don't know what that was all about. They just showed up and they were like, "Here's an award."
Cool.
Yeah, so it's not my game of the year.
My game of the year.
Yeah.
Is
Tetris.
I got this pretty cool racing game where I run over zombies on my cell phone.
All right.
Yep.
Fantastic. Good for you.
Rumors.
A real game. Fucking nerd.
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles
asked to drop the title because he wants to spend more time with his family.
Oh.
And the rumors are that he's working on a new 3-year contract with lesser dates.
Part-timer.
Yeah, but I think it's more like just not every.
That's fine. He was on every show. Yeah,
and he was champion for a year.
Yeah.
Defended the title
for a year.
Made all the appearances. He did all that fun shit. The guy's fucking earned it. I mean, he's like what, 63 now anyway.
He's an older fella for a wrestler, especially.
Yeah, and
I guess we got Undertaker and Kane going at it, so I guess we can't really say that.
Shane O'Mac, fucking Brock Lesnar, John Cena is coming back.
Yeah, so
Shane
is young compared to all of them. Maybe not John, but.
Well, AJ's young compared to all of that.
That's what
Yeah.
what did I say?
I don't know.
I think that's what I meant.
I'm still stuck on you going off on salt and vinegar chips.
Salt and
Just came
vinegar
out of
chips
the
are
blue.
fucking good. Well, because you mentioned vinegar and pickle juice and whatever, so I was like, oh, salt and vinegar chips. I could really go for those right now.
Dude, so
And I
here's
can and I will.
what I want to ask you.
Okay, sure. I will not suck your penis.
Why not? It's the
All right.
holidays. You're not thankful for this podcast?
All right, I'll do some giving.
All right, good.
Not right now, though.
All right.
They don't get that show.
That would be weird. That's
That
on
would be a weird podcast.
A patron. A patron.
Yeah, Patreon exclusive. No.
No.
Carry on.
I'm cool with AJ working the lighter schedule, though, is what I was going to get at.
Oh, me too.
I feel like as long as he's still there for all the pay-per-views and the TV shows.
And I think he would be.
And look, he's missed some SmackDown Lives recently anyway,
Mm.
the last couple of months, because, they just push random storylines that don't involve the title.
They haven't been good either,
Right.
so...
I'm cool with it. And I saw a little bit of not an uproar, but I
Yeah.
saw a little bit, some people being like, oh, he's a part-timer, are the Smarks going to fucking get on him now? It's totally different.
It's gonna be different. I mean, we don't know yet. It could be a full part-time thing. But it also could not be. So I have hopes that he wants to work, so...
I look at part-time as what Brock is doing and what John Cena is doing now.
Yeah.
I look at that as part-time, where it's very rare you see him.
Yeah.
I don't see AJ going that route.
Not yet.
I see
at
him
least.
more of
maybe later on in his career, but not in this deal. No way.
the Orton route, and that's been rumored to be what he's kind of asking for, is those kind of dates.
Yeah, that's fine. Orton's still on TV most weeks, if not all of them. So I mean, it'll be fine. We'll wait and see, and then we'll cast our judgment.
Well, the other cool thing, too, is I feel like maybe AJ, not so much overexposed, but WWE has so much programming that it's like, that maybe this will do him some good, too.
It very well could. Yeah. I don't know.
Did you watch his 365 on the network?
No.
It's really good.
I bet it was. I mean, so obviously that's his title reign thing, like a documentary.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that, and I watched the Dean thing. And the Dean thing I was watching, thinking he was out of character, and I'm like, this guy's such an asshole.
It's just a douche.
But he's in character the whole fucking time.
But that's fine,
Yeah.
and it makes me like him more.
And it's a cool way of telling storylines. And then they brought it up anyway, and they
Yeah.
did a lot of the shit he was talking about on this past Raw anyway. So
Right.
I think if they keep doing shit like that to further their storylines,
Yeah.
it could only fucking help.
I'd say so. Yeah.
I wish they would do it with guys like, how Zack Ryder and fucking
Kurt Hawkins.
no,
Oh.
I'm thinking even way before that.
Oh.
Morrison and Miz, how they had their internet
Yeah.
shit way back in the day, and they got themselves over through that, just like
Yeah.
Zack Ryder did with
Oh,
his
the Internet
YouTube
Championship,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel like if they did this kind of storyline telling for guys like a Ty Dillinger or something,
Ty would do great with this kind of stuff.
and just go off and follow
Tyler
him
Breeze.
around. Yeah, just get people to know these guys. Get them over that
Well,
way.
that's kind of, in a little bit of a way, that's kind of what the Fashion Police did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they were kind of on WWE.com, or whatever, on YouTube.
Well, they were on
and-
SmackDown Live a lot.
I know,
those segments,
but
yeah.
before that, I mean, they were just doing these YouTube or WWE things, and then that's how they got over. And then they got on SmackDown every week, and then they ruined them.
I just feel like it would be a cool way to, because obviously 3 hours isn't enough time to showcase, the 12 guys you have on your roster.
Apparently not.
That was sarcasm.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Apparently it is not. And I was looking at some of the SmackDown or some of the Raw roster, and I'm like, ew. It's
What do you
like, I don't know. I was just thinking about it. With Kevin Owens gone, with Sami Zayn gone,
A lot of people gone,
A
yeah.
lot of people. Braun is going to be gone now. It's bad right now. You got people like Drew and Dolph. They're going to be fine. Like, they're fun. And then what? Brock, he's never there.
You have Baron fucking Corbin.
You do have Baron fucking Corbin, and you got Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose. So there are still some heavy hitters, but then once you look past them, you're like, that mid card is non-existent.
I know they have the IC title involved in that feud, but they really need to get the Universal title over there and put the IC on Drew. That would be
won't,
dope. 'Cause
though.
Think
I
about,
would like them to.
Think about Dolph and Drew fighting over the IC title.
Yeah.
And Dean and Seth, because it's really the only thing with any real backing. I mean, Brock's a big name. I just don't give a shit.
I don't either. I never
But
have.
that's what I'm saying, though, is I am a Brock fan,
Right,
whereas
yeah.
you're not.
Right.
It's just, it still doesn't have that, I don't really care what he's doing. I like watching his matches still, though.
Right, yeah, no, that's fair. I don't know.
Storyline-wise, I just don't care.
Well, because it's never fun. It's never entertaining.
No, it's not that it's not fun.
I don't
It
think it
was fun the first time, but it's
sure.
a lot like AC/DC, and I'm a huge AC/DC fan. But if you like one of their songs, you like all of their songs. If you don't like that one song, you're not gonna like anything else they do.
I actually had. It's weird that you bring that up. I actually had a little bit of a debate about that too, about AC/DC.
With what? Do you just go around looking for confrontations?
Sometimes.
You're like, do you go up to random people and be like, "Fuck you! You like salt and vinegar chips?" Like,
I do like salt and vinegar chips though. No, AC/DC or Kiss.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Which
go.
would you, if you had to listen to them on repeat for the rest of your life, which one of those two would you choose?
Oh fuck. Dude.
I know. It's tough because
They're
all
in
of
the
their
same
songs sound the same.
bracket.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All of their songs sound the same, and they're all okay.
Here's the thing, Gene Simmons. I can't stand listening to him in interviews because
That's
he's
fair.
very much about himself,
That's
and it
fair.
makes me not like him.
Yeah,
And
but
I don't like.
music-wise.
I don't like how they. I think it's awesome for them, but they're just all about selling you something.
Oh, absolutely.
Whereas
They've been selling themselves out since the fucking 70s.
Whereas AC/DC, for some reason to me, just feels more genuine. And after saying all that, I want to pick AC/DC because I fucking love AC/DC. I like that one song, even though I'm critical of the. I would have to pick Kiss
I
because
would
it's
as well.
a little varied.
I'm picking Kiss as well. I mean, all their songs
Detroit
do.
Rock City's fucking awesome.
That is the song that sparked the debate, actually. So it's funny you bring that up as well. But yeah, I was like, oh, because they're kind of, like you said, they're in similar brackets. All their songs kind of sound similar, and I picked Kiss as well. That's just the route to go.
I think it is, man. And Stanley shows off that chest hair. You can't go wrong there.
It's true. I mean, good for them. Good for both bands for still kicking. They're still both around, I think so.
AC/DC though is like, I don't know, man. That guitar sound that Angus has is so fucking good.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, you can. That's a thing you can
See,
debate.
now here's the thing: is if I'm drunk, it's AC/DC because
That's
it's
fair.
such easy songs
to
to
like
just be
sing along
drunk to.
and like yeah. I mean, I'm a big Thunderstruck guy though. So
That's
I'll
what I'm
give-
saying, dude. Yeah.
All right. So
We're breaking down NXT?
Let's talk about NXT. So we had Matt Riddle versus Cassius Ohno, kind of. We did not expect that to actually happen, and it kind of didn't.
Yeah. It was funny because I heard that it was supposed to be something with them too in the very opening. I didn't think it was going to be televised. Though.
Well, maybe this leads to a real match, because this wasn't a real match. Basically, all it was, Matt Riddle comes out, he's talking up himself, basically, because that's what he does.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be this narcissistic face, I guess? He's a face?
He's fucking hilarious.
He's funny.
He's just a college. He comes off.
He's a
not.
bro.
Yeah, he's a bro.
Literally
he's
a
a
bro.
college douchebag who can kick your ass.
Yeah.
That's what he comes off as.
So he calls out Cassius Ohno, and he wants to fight tonight. And this was supposed to happen Wednesday, but instead they fight tonight, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Cassius Ohno comes out, he's like, I'm gonna kick your ass, whatever. And then instead of a real match happening, the bell rings, and
It's a real match. He caught him, man.
You're right. Instead of a not squash match happening, Cassius Ohno Matt Riddle just catches Ohno in the face with a knee, and that was it.
All right. Well, here's what I like about this.
Sure, I don't dislike it.
All on the indies, he's known as a striker and a submission guy. That's what he's good at.
Who?
And Riddle.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess you could say the same for
Yeah,
Ohno as
I
a
was
striker
like-
and
I
not
was
really
like,
a submission guy.
Right.
But he's like they were saying, he's the new shiny toy. So Riddle, I like that this is like at any moment he can fucking knock you out. I like that. I like how it was quick. I like how Ohno was selling the shit out of it. I mean, he kept getting up, thinking the fight
It was
hadn't
good. It
started
was good.
yet. He's in. The only thing I didn't like was he took away Riddle's shine a little bit because he's in the background making stupid faces.
Yeah.
But other than that, I liked the sell job.
Yeah.
I put that on the cameraman for the angle. I like that this was quick. I like that this showed him being Riddle. As a real threat to be somebody who you have to take serious.
I mean, I'm excited to see what they do with him going forward, Matt Riddle specifically, and even this feud. I'm excited to see if it continues. I'm sure it will, because this wasn't really anything. And yeah, so whatever it is, I'm excited to see it, because I think
needs it. Yeah.
He's the good thing about Cassius Ohno is
fuck yeah.
whatever, same
I don't
thing.
know
It's
why
the
I keep
same
doing
human.
that.
He's a good worker, and he'll
a
do whatever he
phenomenal
wants.
worker,
He'll do
yeah.
whatever they want him to. So that's why this happened.
Well, some of the talk is that he's helping the talent now, so he's
And
moved in more into that role.
That's kind of
instead
what he's been doing since he showed up.
But I don't know if it's now he's cool with it or now he's pursuing it. Now he's doing that though. He's looking to really further more people, which is good, man, because this guy could have been the third member of the Shield if he just did some fucking push-ups. So it's like he's happy though with the way he is. So he said, "Fuck it." So if he's happy in this role, let him do it.
And he's
man.
making a fuck ton of money, I'm sure. So
It doesn't even matter.
I know.
He's a great fucking worker.
Yeah.
He's gonna sell his merch to people like us. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I don't know.
you're
I
talking
fucking love the
Matt
guy.
Riddle again?
No, I was talking Cassius
Oh,
Ohno
okay.
and the role he's in.
I mean,
Riddle's gonna sell. He's a
gonna
star,
sell
man.
so
Yeah.
much merch.
He's a fucking star.
Absolutely. I just hope. I know it's super early, but I hope he's not ruined by the main roster already.
Oh, dude, I don't see that happening. I see him moving into a pretty easy role into the main roster.
Hope you're right.
Yeah.
I really do.
Anywhere that guy's gone, he's shined. And look, they're taking a chance on him because he was maybe possibly still a super big stoner who was having trouble getting into Japan because of all these things. So it's like,
You don't say.
I'm just saying, WWE's they see a lot in him where they're letting him be him too. And
I hope so.
his character is him from the Indies, so
Yeah.
they didn't change a fucking thing.
And
And I
that was,
love
yeah.
that.
Is that his real name? I don't know.
Matt Riddle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why you can use it.
Sure.
I mean, sometimes they're picky about that kind of shit. But if it's real name, that's fucking
Well,
easy.
Ricochet's Ricochet.
Well, that's true too. Yeah. Sometimes it's weird.
They've been keeping some of them.
Sometimes
man.
it's weird. Yeah, because I mean, they
Adam
didn't.
Cole, baby.
Adam Cole. Yeah. Well, that's his name, isn't it? No.
I don't know.
I think
but
it is.
they even letting him do the baby.
This is true. They've been better about that lately, but like when Kevin Owens came in, Kevin Steen, when fucking Sami Zayn came in, well, he was a character, but
Here's the thing too, though, is I feel like those guys thought they might need their names
Finn
to
Balor,
go back
too.
to, to go
Yeah.
back to the Indies with.
I feel like Finn Balor as Prince Devitt would have been fine.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's weird, but who cares? I love that they're keeping them. Let's get on to the actual matches. The first one of the night was Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane, 2 out of 3 falls match.
It's the only one I actually wrote down my slices for NXT.
I think we have the same one too. So yeah, this match was just all around
What were yours?
pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
And it was all around pretty good, but just everything around it outshined it, which is a bummer. Well, it's not a bummer
We'll
for us.
talk on it. Go ahead.
I don't remember much from it. Just
You mean
spot-wise.
everything after this?
Correct.
Right. That's why I wanted to write down my slices during it, but I got so caught up in all the things I was like forgot all about it. So
I actually put them in my notes because I didn't bring any paperwork or anything home, so I put it in my notes on my phone and then wrote it down after.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Here's what I will say. I didn't want to like Shayna Baszler for like the first I don't know, I'd say year of her run.
I am 100% about whatever you're about to say.
I'm on board now.
I am so on
Okay,
board
yeah,
with
yeah.
Shayna Baszler.
I think
awesome.
she's so good at what she's
I
doing.
mean, if you listen to like past takeovers from whenever we start, not when we started because she was already around for a little bit, but if you listen to some of our older episodes about takeovers, I am critical on Shayna Baszler just because she bored me. But now I'm like,
Right.
all right, this is fine.
But she's
just
also-
a badass heel.
She's also found a good niche.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how that word is.
It's a
even
niche,
pronounced.
yeah.
Or niche.
Niche.
Quiche.
Ooh, quiche.
She found her quiche in being a heel. Like she's
Oh,
really owned it now.
I mean, she's always been a good heel,
But
but
she-
now she added another element with Marina Shafir and
It's
Jasmine.
not even that.
I know, but they help.
It's her ring work.
Mm-hmm.
In her ring work, instead of doing which Ronda's doing right now
Mm.
is just the angry face or the sad face, which you need good facials, but
Mm-hmm.
she's not. Her body language is into it now, so she's walking with that swagger where she looks like a badass motherfucker.
Yeah.
she's doing all this shit. She's not. It doesn't feel like she's playing a part. It feels like she's going in there and just whooping ass. And Kyrie plays that awesome baby face. You want her to come up and be the thing that stops it all.
Mm-hmm.
I liked all the outside interference. I liked these people coming. I can't think of names right now either. But yeah,
I don't
it
know
was
who
a
you're
great
talking
fucking
about,
match.
but yeah.
Did you watch the match?
like Dakota Kai and yeah,
Yes.
okay, yeah.
She's so gorgeous. I don't know why I forgot her
Really, you
name.
think? I mean,
Dude,
she's unique
got,
looking.
She's got the weird thing.
She's
for me.
unique looking. She's
I've
not
been in-
unattractive.
I mean, I've said this a million times. I was in a band for a while. Those are the kind of girls that come up to our show. Maybe that's why.
Maybe that's it.
Maybe she's got that attainable factor.
Yeah, the people you were thinking of are Dakota Kai and Io Shirai.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Her
I
moonsault
forgot they
is
came out for
phenomenal.
briefly. Yeah, but yeah. So I gave it five in the crust, which is it could have been a 6. I don't know. Just everything. I think I might have bumped it down because everything around it was so much better. I guess.
I can tell you exactly why. I gave it a 5
Sure.
because the match was great. The storytelling was great. Everything around it was great. Her keeping her title was great.
I agree. Kyrie shouldn't have won it back. There's no way.
No, but
And she didn't.
their match before this, in my opinion, was just better.
It
That's
was.
all.
It was. That's another thing. I'm pretty sure we gave that one higher.
I did, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah. So that was
And
that.
I'm a critical dick because I like being the Simon Cowell.
This is true. Yeah. It's gonna be hard to be critical about anything coming after this, though.
Dude, I totally agree, and I think I'm just gonna go 7s.
Okay. See, I gave one of them an 8, so we're gonna have to talk about that a little bit. Next up was Johnny Gargano versus Aleister Black. I almost gave this one an 8 because it kind of deserved it, and I think I'm doing it a disservice by not.
Here's something I'm so excited about.
Okay.
Aleister Black has a string now of matches
Mm-hmm.
where in the middle of the match, it's more about his storytelling within his match.
Yeah. It's
Sorry,
definitely
we were fucked up.
It's
here,
okay.
sorry. It's more about his storytelling within the match. It's like
Mm-hmm.
old school shit that you would see within like a Stone Cold or The Rock or something, where there would be like a swerve in the middle of the match that they would tell you without being a 450 splash. You know what I'm saying?
And they had stuff like that too.
But they did, yes.
They had all the big spots, but they told arguably the best story of the night.
That's where I'm going to go with this.
And that's why the only reason I didn't give it an 8 is because there was a match better than it. In my opinion, I thought the main event was a little bit better, so I bumped it down half a crust.
Dude, that'll be a good conversation when we get there because I can go against that. I'm giving this one 7.5. I know I said 7s across the board, but the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm liking. And Johnny Gargano, I've always known, we've always high on him.
Absolutely.
Great storytelling, great heel work though, and this match to me, it was all about the story. And I was sucked in from bell to bell. Didn't know who was gonna win. Didn't care.
Me either.
Enjoyed the whole fucking thing. I put down my phone. I didn't make a single fucking mean joke, talk, nothing.
There wasn't anything
awesome.
bad. There wasn't anything bad.
Well, no,
about
I didn't even make a put your hand. This match is amazing.
Right.
Like nothing. I got sucked in and I was like a kid again.
Yep.
And when they were doing like the facial expressions, I mean, maybe it was the promo before too, building everything for it. It was just great.
Johnny Gargano is such a good talker, and seeing him as this heel persona is neat. I don't know how long it'll persist.
I think it'll go all the way to 205.
It could, if that's where he ends up. Unfortunately, that might be. But right now, we got our guy
Why
Mike
unfortunately,
Kanellis.
though? Think about this.
I know, not now.
Think about him. Think about 205 just becoming the NXT on a different night.
I want that to be
Because
true.
that's what it's going to be. These guys are all tiny.
I want that to be true. Trust me, because I like the wrestling. Like any match that the 205 Live guys put on are great. Every single time, almost. I mean, there are some guys that are not as good as the others, but it is what it is. There's going to be that no matter what. It's the same in NXT. But yeah, I mean, if that's where he ends up and they give him a prominent spot, maybe it could be something good, but who knows? So I gave it 7 in the crust as well. So next up, we had my personal. Oh, this wasn't even the main event. I'm an idiot. This is the one I gave 8, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
This was Tommaso Ciampa versus Velveteen Dream. Velveteen Dream, so fucking good at everything.
Good,
He's a great wrestler. His character work is maybe the best in the company.
Character, yeah.
Unbelievable. He came out dressed as Hollywood Hulk Hogan and used the leg drop in the match. He played up that whole persona, and it was fucking rad.
Okay, I
Yes.
loved it.
Yes.
The only thing,
Sure.
I'm scared he's going too...
Hurt himself.
No, I'm
Oh,
scared
okay.
he's going too jokey.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yes
Because
and no.
when I got caught up in the Aleister Black Gargano thing, I was sucked in. When this guy started doing the 15 Hogan leg drops, I was like, all right, this is hilarious. But it took me out of the match.
Sometimes that's okay, though. I mean, I feel like in his case, he's
I'm
allowed.
not saying it's bad.
Right.
I'm just saying when he goes to the main roster, this is something that could...
It could bite him.
And I'm not... I don't... I've said this a million times. I think this guy could be champ on the main roster. We both have.
Yep.
I'm saying leave him in NXT just to keep seasoning, keep working
me
out
too.
all these kinks, keep doing all this stupid shit.
Me too.
Get it all out down here. I think it's fucking hilarious. I
Yeah.
loved this match, but it did take me out. That's
Sure,
all.
that's fair. I just think overall, like I said, this is no real slight to the match prior to this, but I just feel like overall everything just kind of came together a little bit better. Just like us, it might be because I'm a Dream Mark.
Could be.
It very well could be. But I just happen to enjoy it. I gave this the first and only 8 of the weekend.
Good for you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I'm going 7.
That's
I
fair.
think it's fucking awesome,
That
man.
is a
You know
great-
me.
that
I
is a
don't.
great pie.
I hardly go higher than 5.
I know.
And I've given a 7.5 and a 7.
I know.
And a 5, obviously, for the women.
Right.
Because, they get paid, what, a third less from us or something?
Yeah, but the match was great still. Takeover.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to shit on that.
I know.
That's a very nitpicky thing.
I know.
But when you're working at this caliber, which these guys are, it pulled me for a minute.
Yeah.
Tommaso Ciampa, I know everybody's talking about Dream.
Oh,
His
he was
heel
fantastic.
work. Fucking Daniel Bryan just ripped him off completely. By the way,
Oh, I know.
like he is Tommaso Ciampa on the main roster.
I'm
now.
aware. And it's
I'm
not
cool
as
with
good.
it.
It's not as good,
I'm
though.
cool with it because I like heel Daniel Bryan.
Oh, me too.
But I'm just saying, for sure, he's seen Tommaso Ciampa's heel work because that's what it is, and his heel work is phenomenal. Just some of the shit he says in the middle of the matches too, just furthers the storyline
Absolutely.
perfectly.
And then obviously these guys had massive high spots too, because that's just what they do.
yeah.
There was some shit. I can't think of anything specifically right now, but I know there was some shit where I was like, holy shit, someone's going to break their neck.
Dude, Ciampa takes some of the worst bumps I've ever seen, and just
Dream
keeps,
too.
Just keeps, yeah, I know, 100%. But I'm saying, Ciampa. I mean, his
Absolutely.
matches with Gargano.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, those two guys just gave each other
Insane.
CTE.
Insane.
Some of like the spot though where he would just fall and land on his back, just constantly.
Oh God, yeah.
It took the breath out of me.
I love Tommaso Ciampa. The only and obviously I'm a huge Dream Mark, so I might be
Mark
only,
on both.
I might.
Guys.
I know, me too. I might only be saying this because of that fact. I just want him to be champion once at least before he goes to Maine. Velveteen, I'm saying.
I don't think he's gonna go to Maine soon. I think it's a stupid move if they do it.
I agree, but I also know how they work sometimes. Ty Dillinger wasn't ready for Maine. Apollo Crews wasn't ready for Maine. They
But
said
those
those
are
people,
also two
they're
guys
different.
that aren't going to be doing much anyway.
I know.
Lars Sullivan, someone that
He's not ready for Maine.
I think he is. I like that he's going without having won the title.
It's booking. It's creative booking. That's the biggest problem, and we've been saying it. Everyone's been saying it for all the time.
But here's the deal: Lars is a big dude, easy moveset to get over on the main roster. To get booed.
Do we know what brand he's going to?
If people are assuming it's Raw to feud with Braun, I wouldn't want to see that.
I'd say Raw to feud with Dolph and Drew.
To feud with them
Yeah.
as a baby?
Yeah. No, other way around.
Them babies?
Mm-hmm. I think that could be an interesting way to get Drew over as a babyface for maybe when Braun does come back and they can feud for that Universal title at some point, maybe. Huh?
I don't know. I would see Dolph going baby and Drew staying heel. Drew's such a good heel.
I know, but it'd be interesting. It'd be different.
I mean, I'm sorry. I wasn't
That's
even
fine.
talking. I was seeing Lars. Yeah. I think Drew's next big thing is going to be with Dolph eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got to break that up somehow. And I see
I don't want them to. That's the thing. Dolph is doing some of the best work of his career right now, and it's because of having Drew with it.
Yeah, but he's kind of a Klingon at this
I
point.
know, but it's fine. I don't mind it.
No, I don't either. But
and
I'm saying Drew's going to get the rocket strapped to his
sure.
ass.
But I think...
And I want it to be as a heel.
The biggest problem with Dolph going away is I think Dolph kind of just goes away then. He's not going to have anything anymore.
Dolph never goes away.
That's
one of my notes.
This is true.
Yeah, I actually took notes this time, guys.
Oh, okay.
I have notes everywhere. No, one of my things. Okay. Things that always happen this time of year. This is not going to be in any sort of thing. Shane O'Mac gets a WrestleMania storyline started.
True.
That's happened.
Yep.
Dolph gets treated like a top guy.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's happened.
Kind of.
And your favorite wrestler gets nothing until the Raw After Mania from here on out.
Braun?
It doesn't matter. Whoever your favorite guy is at this point, if it's not a top guy right now, he's not going anywhere.
I mean, it's probably Braun. That's the biggest one from Raw, I'd say. Because Braun's injured now, and who knows when he's going to be back. So
this would be a quick one, I think.
What?
This is going to be a quick one.
Quick one what?
He's getting a little surgery.
Oh, the surgery.
The
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we talked about that, and there was a main event that I forgot was the main event, but it was still incredible.
See, I thought this is what you were giving 8 stars.
No, but I thought about giving it higher.
All right, let's start with this, because there was a lot of shit that happened.
Absolutely.
Who was your MVP in this match?
The War Raiders.
Dude, fuck yeah, because
Yeah.
I didn't even bring this up to you at all. Hanson was fucking awesome, man.
I am one of those.
He's a good dude who I met. I don't even know if he remembers. Yeah.
I'm one of those shitty people that just kind of watches promo material most of the time, just because whatever. So I haven't seen these guys work much. Holy shit, they can move for huge dudes. They're insane.
They were awesome, dude.
They were
They've been awesome
fantastic.
for a long time. Yeah.
I'm sure. I believe that. I always say I'm gonna watch more NXT and then just don't, just because I'm lazy and I watch so much wrestling in a week.
The weekly shows, you're getting the best of it anyway in the promo pack. You're not missing too much.
I know.
You're missing some good matches here.
Well, what I did, I know, but I watched all the promos leading up to these matches, and I get a lot of the story at least from that, which is, I mean, obviously there's great matches in between, but the story is what's important here, and the matches are always backing it up.
The Gargano Black storyline was the best one. I mean, Nikki Cross played her part perfectly.
Yeah.
Everything was perfectly.
I got a problem with Nikki Cross.
What?
Where the fuck is she?
Dude, all right, we're going to get into that, though, because I
Okay.
know... And we're both... All right, we'll get into that.
Okay.
Remind me, though, when you bring up Mandy. Because that's where I wanted Nikki to be.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
But I'm not... I thought Mandy she was the MVP of that match.
Yeah. Okay, so, I mean...
yeah, Hanson, though. He tore it up, man. He brought it.
Is that the one that did a springboard off the ropes in one of the rings?
He's the all-around hairy
Okay,
one.
yeah, it was that one.
Does that help
That was
you?
the guy.
Yeah.
He did this this wild springboard. I don't know if they've probably done it before.
Yeah.
But he did this springboard and he got hyped. The dude got up there, and I was like, "Damn, that's awesome."
Dude, they both.
I'm a fan.
They're good,
that.
Man. Yeah.
That made me a fan of the War Raiders
good,
for sure.
Good. I'm glad they got their chance to get over.
Absolutely. They didn't get they did get the win, but they didn't get the win. It was Pete Dunne and Ricochet. But
They pretty much
they
got
were
the
on the winning team. So I gave this a 7. It could have been higher. It could have been a 7 in the crust. It's just one of those matches where there's a ton of chaos, but it's everyone involved did their part, and they did it fantastic.
I got a boner.
Yeah.
The point where both teams were in separate rings. And they stood up, and then they did that badass fucking, like, kind of walk, like they just went through war, getting over to, like,
That
just
was
face
good.
off with each other. That moment right there, I was like, fuck yeah, I love wrestling.
That was good. Well, and that's the thing about NXT takeovers. They make you love wrestling.
Dude, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
After Aleister Black and Gargano, I was like, oh, fuck, that should have main evented. Then you got Dream and fucking Chop, and I'm like, that fucking held up. And then you got this match. I'm like, they just build and build and build, and they, for some reason, they never do it wrong.
I know.
They never do it. There's sometimes when their NXT champion doesn't main event sometimes, and it's the right call.
Yeah. It blows my mind how completely separate NXT and main roster WWE are. Because you can see, because we've talked about this before, the build on like WWE pay-per-views is awful sometimes. Or sometimes the build is great and leads to a complete shit bomb. And it blows my mind how completely separate these are.
This, in my opinion, it's not so much... The storylines are fun, but some of them are cheesy.
Oh,
just
sure.
like main roster ones. This one's all down to the agents that let these guys do what they do best in the ring. There's not much... And again, they don't have time cues in these things a lot. They don't have to hit these marks like the other guys do.
Mm-hmm.
They just go out there, and they're like, hey, go tear down the house, and they do every fucking time.
We haven't really talked much about the Undisputed Era in this match. What they did, yeah, of course they're awesome. We don't have to tell anyone that. But what they did, locking Pete Dunne in the cage, that was a great story, a great story beat, and it's not something you'd see, really. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I don't remember who it was, Bobby Fish, I think.
I fucking love Pete Dunne, too, man. That guy's, I mean, I just hope they do some... You know, they're doing great.
You can't
with him.
not say they're doing doing something.
Exactly. I don't know why I was going to say...
He's the longest reigning champion in the company.
I don't know why I always
think.
I think we all, a lot of fans anyway, think that if you're not on the main roster, you're not doing anything.
No.
But yeah, Pete Dunne's in a great spot.
Well, yeah, but
Along with Velveteen Dream.
I think the people in NXT are doing better than the people on main right now. Most people, at
Yeah,
least.
their takeovers. I mean, they always get the buzz.
That's why we're talking about it so highly. And we're not going to not talk highly about some of Survivor Series, but, I mean, definitely compared to this, it was not even close.
On Survivor Series last week
Sure.
in our podcast. I was an asshole, Debbie Downer, and all those things. I had no hype, hope, nothing going into it.
And I
was surprised.
I tried to reassure you a little bit because I knew some of the matches would have been fine.
No, because whenever I said it's not, though, you go, yeah, you're right.
That's fair.
Look, man, you're with me. We were
fair.
both wrong.
That's fair. Well, yeah,
But, dude, that's sometimes how you have to go into a WWE main roster pay-per-view. You
Yeah.
can't go in with expectations. NXT, dude, these poor fuckers go in with the highest expectations of any company
And
I've
then
ever
meet
seen.
them.
And then meet them and exceed
Wait,
them
exceed
at
them,
points.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild. So yeah, I gave that. Oh, we already talked about
I
it.
did 7.
Yeah, 7. I think that's fair. It could have been an 8. I think I was just being a little more picky because it was like 8 dudes.
I'll go 7 in the crust.
Okay, fair.
Just because I feel like a douchebag. Ricochet's double moonsault he hasn't fucking whipped out in forever. I love that off the top of the cage.
So
dude.
we on this podcast are big fans of theme music.
Yeah.
Ricochet's theme music is my new favorite theme music of all time.
It's pretty cool,
It's
isn't
so
it?
fucking good.
Dude, Lars Sullivan has
All of them
fucking-
had really
yeah.
good theme music.
Oh, dude, they really do.
Like we love theme music. We talk about Elias's awesome theme music all the time. The NXT, all of them, every person on this card.
Shayna has dope theme.
Kyrie has dope theme music, like the pirate shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
it definitely
God.
puts you in the mood.
I was
to
like,
see
oh
her.
man, I want to play like Sea of Thieves. That's like a pirate game, and I'm like, oh man, I want to plunder booty. It's just so good.
Yeah, I definitely want to drink rum while I watch her.
Oh hell yeah,
It's good.
Hell yeah. So it's time
Call Yossi.
to call the Aussie. Buzzwork.
thing. Morning.
Hello. Hey.
Hello.
Nope. Nothing.
Hey.
And we're good. Okay. I'm just waiting on our
Good.
little pop-up for the recording, so we don't have an
All right.
incident. Pop-up
Oh,
power
fair enough.
Pop-up power bomb for the recording, so we don't have an incident. Because we've had some fucking incidents.
Have you?
Oh yeah, you know. Come on, you've been
Yeah.
part of it.
You have an incident every week, man.
Well,
It's all right.
The incident is
standard.
called our podcast.
Yes, exactly.
All right, so before we get into whatever the Survivor Series is that what we're talking about? Yeah, before we get into that, do you have blood pudding in Australia, or is that only an English thing?
Blood pudding.
Yes.
You mean like black pudding?
Yes. Same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, with the blood. No, we don't have that shit.
Okay,
That's a
fantastic.
weird UK vampire.
That's
shit.
what I thought. Yeah, I thought it was all,
Yeah.
all English.
I
So
was pretty close with what I thought he was gonna say.
Yeah, kind of. At least he knows what it is.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
I've had it. I've had it.
How is it?
You have it like in breakfast and shit.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, it's not great. I wouldn't recommend it.
No, I would never. I couldn't even think
No.
about eating blood.
No. Even though we are from England, Australians, technically, we haven't
what I
adopted
said.
that.
They're a different
So-
breed, though.
They are a different breed.
Yeah.
They're better. Australians
Yeah.
are better.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
All right.
Isn't it Thanksgiving? Isn't it
Oh, yeah,
Thanksgiving
thanks.
over there tomorrow? Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. I just want to say what I'm thankful for.
Absolutely.
Jesus, this is gonna be bad.
No. I'm thankful for America
Oh, that was nice.
Wait for
for
it.
just keeping us Australians entertained
There it
of
is.
how shit you guys are.
There it is.
All
There it
right.
is.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Good. You didn't let me down, man. I was getting nervous.
No,
We were
we're
gonna get
good.
emotional.
And you're thankful for the
Oh,
Still Real After Party podcast on Wednesdays.
Never.
Oh, well,
No.
that's right.
We don't have it over here, so I wish we had Thanksgiving because it seems like a big feast.
You should. That's exactly all it is.
That's
really.
all it is.
You
Yeah.
should just make it a thing at your household.
I might.
You should.
I might
Do
actually.
you like turkey?
Yeah. Love turkey.
See, I'm
Yes.
on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Sam's
I
on my
hate it.
side.
You hate turkey? See, I hate do you use Sunday roast over there? Like big like beef roasts and pork roasts and
Sometimes,
shit?
yeah.
Do you do that? Yeah. See, I don't like any of that kind of stuff, so whatever.
Gotta
Alright.
float your boat, I guess.
How do you like your steak
Yeah.
done?
Medium rare.
Oh well, okay.
Ah, that. See,
Yeah,
Sam.
no, see-
finally, we agree on something.
Yeah,
man.
I'm the psychopath that gets it
Yeah.
well done because I'm a fucking nutbag.
Fucking well done, steak.
Oh, get the fuck out. That
Thank you.
defeats the purpose.
Yeah, I'm out of my mind. Listen, it is.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fucking jerky at that point, dude.
Now that we've added more
Exactly.
food talk to our fucking podcast, like we did at the beginning, let's talk about Survivor Series because that's why we're here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not watch the kickoff tag match. How was it, both of you?
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I thought it was a really good match.
All right.
How do you never
Yeah.
watch the pre-show when you
don't
know it's usually
Give
one
a
of the
shit.
better stuff?
I don't care about it.
Dude, look, it was pretty good. Obviously, WWE even admits that the pre-show doesn't matter, so
I mean, it's true.
I don't know why I
clearly.
sat through it, but it was good. I was entertained the whole
It's the
fucking
only
time.
fucking
Man.
win SmackDown could get.
Look, I love the Usos. I
Yeah.
love pretty much all of the SmackDown teams that were involved.
How
and
can you not?
Gable and Rude were awesome. I mean, the Revival was awesome. The whole thing was good, man.
Fantastic. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah. I didn't watch it, but
It didn't matter. It didn't
yeah,
matter.
they were. I mean, yeah, it was the 1 in 6 and 1, wasn't it?
Well, the SmackDown team won, and that was the only thing they'll win all night. Spoiler alert.
I
Let's
even
go.
have a slice rating down for that at 5.
Nice.
That's how good it
That's
was.
one of the best
Whoa.
matches of the night.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
Yeah,
it was
right?
fucking good. It was one of my higher ratings.
All right.
Fucking
So match number 1, not including that, was the women's traditional Survivor Series match.
Sam started off, my man.
You are the one.
Okay. Whatever. No. Look, I thought the crowd weren't into it really until kind of towards the end, and when Nia came in, I suppose that's when the crowd really started booing the shit out of her, which I suppose was kind of fun because of what she did to Becky. But other than that, it was pretty flat until then. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy this one too much. Asuka's over. Like,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
over. And, like, I don't know what they're going to fucking do with her in the future, but
Nothing.
I thought Tamina could have been there a bit longer too.
Fuck
but
that.
yeah, she got eliminated. Yeah. Oh, fuck that. All right, here we go. But yeah, I was quite bored.
Dude, I feel like
Really,
she
but
has
there you go.
cement in her fucking boots. Like, whenever
She
Tamina
doesn't do
moves.
much. She doesn't do much when she comes out either. She kind of looks half enthused and then kind of doesn't do anything else to me.
It looks like
as
when
character.
a deer runs out in front of your fucking car and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, how did I get here?
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, I'm on the show. Okay, just staring. It's
Well,
fucking
in her,
yeah.
to her defense, she's not on it often, so maybe she is in shock.
She has been lately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. So,
I
don't
agree
know.
with everything you've said so far. I thought Asuka had a great showing. I thought Mandy Rose,
Yeah.
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I thought she looked awesome in this match. I thought they highlighted her well. I thought her taking the aggressive approach, and every time there was an elimination, she jumped in there.
And that
I,
coming from you is a special thing.
Well, it's no. You make her out to be like
She's the
better than
goat.
Sasha
Yeah, she's
and
the goat.
Bailey in the ring, and I just don't.
My biggest problem with this match is Ruby Riott wasn't in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that her and Natalia got kicked out though.
By the way, guys, happy Riot-versary. It's their 1-year anniversary. I know Sam loves them so much.
Oh my god, I'm going to put on my Riot merch and just fucking have a party tonight for that. Jesus
Absolutely.
Christ.
Put on your pink wig and go to town.
1 year too long.
Oh my god, you're so wrong. You're so wrong. I'm not going to debate the Riot Squad with you right now.
I agree though. I gave it like 3 in the crust.
I gave it 4 in the crust because I found it enjoyable. Like you said, Mandy was highlighted. It would have been even better with Ruby Riott in it.
I called Nia winning as soon as she came out to those raucous boos.
Absolutely.
I go,
no
she's
doubt.
going to be the sole survivor and she's going to get the W because that's how Vince works.
Yep.
Yeah, made sense. 3 in crust for me, too.
As per usual, I am the highest one. It'll be that way for the entire show, I'm sure. Next up, we had... What did we have? Shinsuke Nakamura versus Seth Rollins. This was fantastic.
That's what you get to say?
Yep.
You're gonna elaborate there, buddy?
No, I mean
you had nothing this week.
I'm all over the place.
Dude, Jake has fucking turkey on the mind like you wouldn't believe, dude.
I know. I have a 4-day weekend on the mind, and that's really what I'm just kind of phoning it in.
Don't phone it in.
Yeah.
Sam woke up fucking early.
Yeah,
it's already
his-
tomorrow
That
there.
was his choice. He wants to do this, I think.
Nah, dude. It's the daylight savings now, so I can get up a bit later. It's not like 5:30 in the morning. Yeah.
See?
Like it's 7.
Fucking farmers,
yeah,
man.
so
Gotta love them.
I know.
So, I mean, the reason I don't have much to say about this match is because it was just good. It was a really good match, and it was one of the best matches of the night. So
It had that old school, I'll take over.
sure, be
It
my
had
guest.
that old school storyline feel where it was a really slow start. I mean,
Good
pretty
build,
much every Shinsuke match you'll ever see from his good matches anyway. They have this kind of feel it out stage for like the first 5 minutes where it's really slow, methodical, and they really get you invested into, come on, do something. Because then when they do something, it's great.
You said doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
You said urine.
Urine.
Oh, wow.
That was purely for a reaction, yes.
Fucking autism.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait.
Sam, go ahead.
No.
Jesus Christ, Jake.
It was fucking...
Take a scatterbrain. Would you leave me alone?
He's got turkey brain, man. Fucking
I'm all over
focus.
the place.
Yeah, look, I thought I agree with Zanka about that old school psychology at the start, like with them kind of dancing around and stuff. I really like that shit too.
I like the test of strength moments.
Yeah, it's like old school. But I thought like Shinsuke's get up, I saw someone say he looked like Tonya Harding, like with his kind of.
I saw gay blue Power Ranger.
Yeah, gay blue Power Ranger. So they worked really well together. It just. I think it took away a little bit, how I think, Zank, you've been mentioning it quite a bit, that there's no storyline to back this up, which I'm a big story guy, but they created one in the ring, but I think if they had like a really good feud in the future coming up...
Dude, I completely agree with everything you just said. And I feel like they could have a cool storyline in the future.
Oh, yeah, and I'm looking forward to when they do, because they've obviously got good chemistry in the ring. I thought it was good for what it was without a story, and they created a story in the ring.
Hey,
so,
before we get slice ratings on this one, how do you guys feel about them having to wear their fucking brand T-shirts? Because you kind of brought it up with Shinsuke's getup.
I hate it.
Dude, it just takes me out of it. Like, give him an armband or something, or make them just wear blue and red.
Right.
Yeah, or something blue on their usual getup, or something like Finn just has red, like Finn in a T-shirt and stuff like that. All wearing, like, it just doesn't. It doesn't weird. Look. I don't like it. I don't like it either.
So. It takes me out of it at points, and it's just like, because they look stupid too. It's not like a cool T-shirt.
No.
Ronda, I kind of like what Ronda did, where she just tore the shit out of it and just kept the Raw as like.
This was Ronda's best ring gear for sure.
Best ring gear,
yeah,
because it went up her ass quite a few times.
Well, that did happen. And that might have played a part.
Dude, Charlotte really gives them fucking women wedgies.
Fucking Charlotte got a bunch, too. There was a lot of butt crack in that one.
She's all about the even on SmackDown Live, dude. Both iconics got major wedgies.
I gotta,
major
check
wedgies.
That out,
You didn't watch SmackDown? Dude, you didn't do shit this week, man.
I literally did not watch either.
Just unplug. Sam and I will fucking take it from here.
I watched Survivor Series, so this is the important part. Slice ratings, go.
Oh, you knew where we were at. Good job, buddy.
See, I'm kind of here.
I gave it 5. I thought I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I just like Sam was saying, I have talked about this probably to nausea. I need storylines to get invested. The match itself though was fucking great, man. They told a great story in it, so I'm giving it 5. I'll go 5 in the crust to even make it cooler.
I'm going to go 5.
Jake?
I went 6 in the crust.
Yeah, that's a
Whoa.
bottom part.
I know I'm the highest one again, but I just enjoy these two together. I would love to see them in an even longer match. Like, they could go a fucking series, and I'd be a happy man. All right, so let's get to.
Great take, Jake. Great take.
Shut up. All right, shut the fuck up.
This is going well.
Let's get to AOP versus the Bar.
I hated it.
Me too. The best part
Me
about
too.
it. The best part about it was Enzo Amore, and that's sad.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was a part of it until I went online because this match bored me, and I went online and found out Enzo was there causing a ruckus.
Yeah, and they did show it on TV, which I didn't think they would, but it was right there, up front and center, and it was pretty funny.
I had high hopes for this match because AOP and NXT could put on great
Really?
matches, and Sheamus and Cesaro are just they could pull out a great match at any moment, anytime, during anything. I thought for sure these guys were going to mesh so well with the hard hitting style. It was just too much theatrics and too much on Drake Maverick pissing himself.
Oh.
Yeah, Big Show shouldn't have even fucking been there. I wish these two could have had a more of an opportunity to put on a great match. But again, Survivor Series, I loved some of the matches, but again, they're just the lack of storyline, the lack of who really. There is no such thing as brand supremacy. No fan really gives a fuck who won. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If anything, SmackDown is more over now.
Well, the only reason they're over is because they got shut out. If they won twice, nobody would care.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Sam, go on, buddy.
Yeah, I agree. I thought that the whole Drake Maverick pissing himself thing was just fucking ridiculous. Like, you can just imagine Vince there going, "Let's make him piss his pants."
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
exactly what happened.
That's a Vince move.
The fuck? Like, honestly, I couldn't believe that. I'm like, is he really pissing himself now? And you can watch it back, and Big Show's kind of looking probably like a fake dick or something like that they
He was
used to.
squeezing
And
it
Big
to get the juice out.
Yeah, big
I don't know about
Show's,
you,
like,
but whenever
looking to-
I'm trying to pee, I just squeeze my dick real hard. It's
That's
actually the
how you do it,
opposite. I
isn't it?
squeeze it when I'm not trying to piss my pants.
Yeah, that's how you do it, isn't it? And Big Show was actually looking like to wait, like, is it coming? Is it going to work? Like, he's actually looking at his anyway. Whatever.
Dude, you
the
know
fuck.
me. I find dicks hilarious, and the whole thing where they were just kind of staring at his dick for a while. I'm like, I hope something pops out or something, because like I want this to be funny. But it was just a little squirt. I was like, all right, that was
I know.
lame.
Yeah, like a
It
full-on
wasn't
drench
even
would
like-
have been way funnier.
It was just too much build-up
yeah.
for nothing. A fucking
I
dildo
know.
should have flopped out and hit Big Show in the face. That would have been fucking funny, man. And he's running in the back like, what the fuck was that?
We would have been giving it 8 slices right now if that happened.
Yeah, because it would have been
Yeah.
fucking outlandish. I would have loved it. But no, it was fucking kindergarten. I didn't enjoy it, and I was really hoping for more out of the match.
Fair.
Yeah. And I thought they could go the other way and really make, because Raw's tag team division absolute shit,
Sucks.
but they could have put. They could have did AOP like a quick squash maybe. I don't know. That's, to make them really go, okay, these guys are fucking business over on Raw. Who the hell is going to take the tag titles off them? But
That would have been
I
cool.
thought they could have gone the other way with it. Yeah. Like a quick surprise squash and just gone, yeah, we just fucked up the bar and not make Drake Maverick piss his pants. Then maybe they would have been taken a bit more seriously. But now you've got, the AOP.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to love the
hell.
intro
Anyway.
to this week's episode, bud.
Awesome. 2 and crust for me.
I gave it 3, and that's being generous. It was nothing special.
I gave it 2. I wrote it down and everything. Dude,
Nice.
Sam and I are pretty fucking close to right on.
Yeah, we were all pretty
Yeah.
close on that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was nothing special, even a little.
No.
Let's talk about something that was fucking special, and it was the 205
Yeah.
Live Cruiserweight match between Mustafa
Yep.
Ali and Buddy Murphy. Holy shit, this is my match of the night.
Sam, you're Australian.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
My my boy Buddy. Look, coming out again, like, it's, it was pretty quiet when they came out. I love Ali's ring gear. It's fucking awesome. Always looks sick. But it's like, okay, it's the 205 match, and that was the feel. But they brought the crowd into that match with some wicked spots throughout the match, like Buddy's being the juggernaut, like throwing Ali to the fucking barricade from the ring was like massive, and then throwing him outside, and all these kind of spots that really got the crowd into it, and they were chanting like, "This is awesome," and 205 and stuff like that. So, God, if more people could just pay attention to 205 Live and get involved in the storyline, then fuck, these guys would be having the best match on the card every single time, and they deserve
Especially
to have a
these
spot on
two.
it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Because they've had 3 matches now, and
they've all been really good.
they've all been great. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
Keep going, bud.
No, I'm glad that they got, like, this was Buddy's first like big pay-per-view match, I think, on the main roster, like bearing the Super Showdown.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just showed you they belong there and they can tear it down. And they fucking put on a really, and I was even surprised. I didn't know what the crowd was going to do, but they got them in like on their feet and out of nothing really. So
205 is like that chick in the movie who has her hair up in glasses, where she doesn't get any attention at all, and then all of a sudden she pulls her hair down, takes her glasses off, they throw some lipstick on her, and then she's like a fuck machine. That's what 205 is like. As soon as they come out, like no one's really paying attention, nobody cares. Then by the end of the match, dude, they got their fucking lipstick on, their fuck me boots, and the whole fucking crowd is into it and they're loving it.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid analogy.
Yeah. Sorry, I just came up with that. I
No,
don't
that's
know.
good.
But it is what it's like, dude. Like nobody's interested, and then they always grab them.
I just hope this means that there can be more on the main card, because they usually relegate them to the kickoff show, and this should prove that they shouldn't be on the kickoff show.
I went 5.5.
Not at all.
I went 7.
Nice, dude.
It was the best, not the best of the weekend, but the best of this card, for sure.
Yeah, I went 6.
All right. Boy.
Is it Charlotte and Ronda next?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, no, it was men's Survivor Series.
I like this match.
It was fine. I mean,
I thought it was gonna suck dicks, and I had fun.
It ended up being all right. I don't remember anything from it though. It was not memorable, but it was good.
Let me bring something up, and I want Sam's take on it.
Sure.
Did you watch Corbin's facial expressions throughout the whole match on the outside?
Yes.
Did you not enjoy them? I know you're a big you're very critical on Corbin.
No, he loves it.
But I thought that guy was fucking funny, man.
I'm not going to praise Corbin at all.
No,
we're getting closer. We're getting closer.
He wants to.
No,
he's a goof.
He's not.
Don't take him so serious. It's great.
He is a goof. Look, and I even in my last video said that he's doing a fucking good job. But it doesn't mean I still don't hate the fuck.
I got you.
We know.
But you're right about his. I was paying attention to Corbin on the outside. You could see him kind of in the background all the time, like doing something stupid, putting his arms up in the air or like moving around, being really animated, like better than like shitty Leo Rush out there. I'm glad he wasn't on the.
Right.
Like he barely even noticed out there. But yeah, Baron was. I agree. I took a couple. I got a screenshot of something like you're the meme guys, but I saw a really good one of his faces, so I might use that down the line. But I don't give a fuck about Baron. I just give a fuck about what they did to poor Samoa Joe.
All right,
that was bad.
That's why I wanted to jump in first, because I know you have a hot take on this, and I completely agree with it. So go for it, my man.
Why was 4 great pay-per-view matches? Samoa Joe always gets chanted. Oh yeah, let's have him start off. He's a real fucking badass against Drew McIntyre. Let's have a real good start to the match. Nah, fuck that. We'll just claim we'll kick him and get him out in 30 seconds. That's fine. That's fine for Samoa Joe. But we'll keep Shane McMahon in there the whole match. We'll keep others in there the whole match. But no, fuck Samoa Joe. He can go to the back because no one gives a fuck about Samoa Joe.
You have Rey Mysterio, Jeff Hardy, all these guys who are already established.
Yeah.
Yes.
That could have taken that fall. Ray would have been perfect for it because then he's the little guy. They could have played that off, and he didn't do much later in the match anyway, really. No. And he's in a thing with Orton, so it didn't matter. Having Samoa Joe take that fall just fucking kills that guy because he's such a badass. You can't have him just getting knocked out cold from one Claymore kick in like 20 seconds.
I know. Well, I don't know who did he do something wrong? Like,
no, there's no word back. I mean, everything he's done has been right. Every time they've given him shit, and he's made it fun. The boring, I'm fucking your wife storylines that they always go for. He made the Wendy thing fucking fun, man.
God, I love Wendy.
Yes.
Ugh.
He's just everything they've given him. He's turned. What's this expression?
Into gold.
Terrible with him.
He's
chicken salad into chicken shit, but the opposite of what I just said.
Yeah. Sure. I've never heard that one, but sure.
But dude, I mean, he's basically just been a filler, and he's dominated at that role. Him and AJ Styles had probably my favorite recent feud.
Absolutely.
Yes. 100%. So this was just like a big, kick to my face. Anyway, I'm like, what? I flipped out. Like I was like,
yes, you did.
I was like, no, man, this is really. And to be honest, this put me off the whole match. I'm sorry, I didn't enjoy it. I thought Shane McMahon out there just a fucking spotlight fucking like. So look at me, I'm going to do 18 coast to coast and jump off the table again. See, I was even that pissed off that I didn't even care about Shane McMahon throwing his body around like that.
See, I didn't
That's how-
mind.
that's how-
I mean, I agree with you. The second coast to coast, because he's not good at the coast to coast. I don't know why he just kind of adopted that moveset.
Well, he used to be. He used to be
No,
great.
he was
Yeah.
never good at
No?
it. No,
No,
RVD is
RVD,
great at it.
RVD was the guy.
RVD.
Shane
RVD
McMahon is
was-
always sucked at it, but he just keeps doing his elbow drop to the outside. Do that. That's fine. You don't
Yeah.
need to do the coast to
Yeah.
coast, man. You never make
Yep.
it.
I might be in the minority. I didn't mind Shane in this match particularly. He wasn't anything special, but if you want to talk highlights, he was a highlight. Whether you whether you wanted that or not, he was like highlighted in the show.
Well, here's where I'm at. I enjoyed the match, but
Yeah.
I was more focused, like I said earlier, on Corbin's facial expressions on the outside of the ring. He had no physicality in the match until the very end,
Right.
after the match, whatever. But if I'm more focused on that, what you're doing just doesn't have the feel that it should have then.
That's fair. What do you think for Slice ratings?
Sam?
3 and crust.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I gave it a 6 on this one. I
Oh,
like it a
yeah.
lot.
I got 5.
Yeah.
Shit. I must have been just really pissed off.
Oh no,
Joe.
I'm
Just
pissed off about
shat
Joe
on
too.
the whole
Trust me.
match.
Dude, I was bummed,
Shut
man.
on
It's
the
a good
whole
thing it
match.
happened early for me, because if it
Right.
happened and he
If
just
it happened at the end.
well, if he hadn't been in and then he just comes in and gets Claymored like
Oh.
midway through the match, yeah, it would put his total like it happened to me early enough to where I forgot about it.
I never forget, man.
I got you.
All right.
Think
let's-
about that though. He's gone
What?
from almost winning the championship
Oh, man,
to
yeah.
getting Claymored
Yeah.
and being the first
know.
eliminated.
Yeah, I hate
And he
that,
wasn't
but it
on
didn't
stage.
take me out of the match, I guess, because like you said, it happened early. Whatever, it is what it is. There's
Yeah.
nothing we can do about
Yeah.
it. Oh, Wendy.
Yeah.
We can bitch about it. I
We
mean,
can
that
definitely
seems to
bitch.
work sometimes.
sometimes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. This was fascinating.
I got a hot take.
Yeah.
And I know one person agrees with me because I've heard his take and I had the
It
same
ain't me.
take on it. No, it's actually Taz.
Oh,
I
okay.
listened to Taz and he had the same take I have written down during the match. They had a very sloppy start.
Yes.
Ronda and Charlotte seemed like they weren't going to mesh.
Correct.
Very sloppy to begin with. Ronda, in all of her matches, if you go back and watch, she starts slow. And maybe it's just a timing thing where she has to get into it and feel it or whatever. She
Yeah.
feels goofy maybe to start, and then she gets it done. But the hope spots towards the end, I mean, there was this one spot where Ronda fucking started hulking up, and Charlotte just fucking spears her out of fucking nowhere.
A brutal one, too.
Ronda took the spear great. Charlotte delivered it great. Charlotte, low-key, I mean, I know not now, and everyone thinks because, you know, she's had so many title runs that she's overrated. I think she's
No.
underrated by a
No.
lot of the fans because a lot of people just hate her because she's had so many title reigns.
That's fair. I don't think she's underrated, but she is definitely not overlooked. But she's she's arguably the most talented female superstar
I
on the
agree.
roster. so you
Yeah.
can't really call her underrated. But she is fantastic.
I don't think you've been on my comment section then whenever I post something Charlotte because she's overrated. She
Damn
sucks.
marks.
She's this. She's that. Dude,
No.
she's fucking good, man.
No, she's great. And she brought
Yeah.
Ronda to a pretty good match. It was enjoyable. This is one of my higher ones of the night.
Yeah,
so-
dude, because I'm gonna be honest. Ronda's not that good.
No.
I know she's still very,
She's getting there.
very green. I
getting
mean,
better.
even in her come ups, like they were just. It's very. I don't know. She's really good at looking like a nincompoop with her facial expressions.
She's good at looking like an angry bird with her makeup.
I know. I'm trying. I didn't say the R word. I'm doing great.
You have to point it out every time, though you don't say it.
Because I want to say it. She just looks like someone like she looks like my kid when I take his toys away. Like she does that facial expression
Yeah,
a
a little
lot,
bit.
and it's like after a point, I'm just like, come on, just I don't know. Maybe I'm just way too down on Ronda. But I
think you
feel
are.
like Charlotte really
You
carried
are.
the fuck out of her.
Oh, absolutely. But Ronda is getting better, and there's no denying that she's getting better. Both
Her
on.
promos piss me off.
I see. I don't mind them.
She's so bad at cutting promos.
She can be, but then she can cut one of the better ones of the week. So I don't.
When?
A couple weeks ago, she cut a fantastic one.
What was it?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember.
The only
promos.
good one
Wow.
she ever cut was the one Heyman wrote for her about Nikki's fucking and
Yeah,
John Cena.
that was
Yeah.
the one. Yeah, that one was great. But she delivered it fine, and whether she wrote it or not, obviously
Yeah.
she didn't. But yeah, I mean, she did well. So everyone writes your shit for you.
No, I
Okay,
will say
most
this
people.
too. She's got to change her fucking ring gear because if she keeps having to pull her fucking pants out of her ass, that takes me out of it too.
That's fair. Yeah, this one though,
I like it.
I
I'm
liked
just
this
saying.
better than the black ring gear that she usually wears. It just had a little more flair to it. No pun intended.
She needs knee pads.
Yeah,
it
I know
makes her
you've said
legs
that.
look weird.
You've said that, and I agree. She needs something. Or I said wrestling tights, something like that. Like just pants. I don't know. It's weird, but whatever. That's not part of the match. I gave it 6 in the crust. I enjoyed it, and this involved also the whole storyline with Charlotte kicking the living shit out of her afterwards. That boosted it for me.
Well, let's let Sam give his take
Sure.
on the match because we kind of just went off.
Yeah,
on
we
a
went
rant.
off.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's all good, guys. I like it when you go off. That's why I listen every week.
Poor guy.
Look, I think you guys fucking the Ronda hate. God, I
It's
just
not
don't
me.
get. I
It's
don't get
me.
it.
It's fucking me.
I know.
And she
It's
follows
danger.
me
I'm-
on Instagram, and I can't make memes because I feel like she'll kick my fucking ass, or her fucking CTE husband who will fucking find me
Yeah.
and brutally beat me one day.
No, yeah, definitely. Look, the reason why she starts off so it was because she's facing these guys for the first time. So there's no like pre-chemistry there. So it's the first time she's fighting new people for the first time. So of course she's going to be a bit clunky. Secondly, she throws her body around in there like no other fucking woman. She's reckless abandon. She doesn't give a shit. That's why she's always bruised up and cut up. She was bleeding in the match. Like she's putting in like all her fucking effort into this, and I can appreciate that for her doing that. And yeah, her promos are up and down. The one about smashed avocado and shit, like, you know,
Dude, she's getting killed on Twitter. She should just not tweet to other wrestlers.
I know. So she's still learning that as well. So I think that, you know, obviously people are annoyed that she's the champion and she's only been around for a little while, but the way she puts in for all of her matches and throws herself around and just has no regard for her fucking body is...
Dude, you throw a fucking bouncy ball in a room full of nincompoops, and they're going to throw their bodies around, too, to get the bouncy ball. So it's not like that takes skill, is what I'm saying.
But it takes guts. Like, it hurts. Like,
No, it takes
fucking, like, it's
stupidity.
On to hate.
man, this is like...
Hey, someone's going to
I
be down on her.
I got
I got to do it. I got creating content. If I was just like, I enjoyed the match, it was great, then
There's
it's
a
boring.
lot of people on Twitter, like you said, down on her right now.
Well, I'm down that she's
know,
a
I feel-
babyface for sure.
Well, sure.
I feel like I'm the only one sticking up for poor old Ronda.
No, Jake likes it
I
too.
like Ronda as well.
Okay, cool. Well, fuck you, Zank. No,
Yeah,
all good.
bring it, man.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm the one taking on
I'm not-
UFC fighters here.
Yeah, but you won't make memes because you're afraid of him.
Just her husband.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fucking scary looking
She
motherfucker.
could kick your ass too.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about that. I'm not like super passionate about it. I'm just saying that I think it's a bit unfair. But the beatdown at the end was pretty fucking brutal. And I enjoyed that as
That
well.
was
So I'm
better
going.
than the match, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna remember that more, is what I'm getting at.
Oh, sure. But that's
Yeah.
kind of what they wanted, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm going 5 and crust.
What about you?
For the match, I had 4. After the match, I had 7 because it was so
Yeah.
fucking brutal. It wasn't just 2 kendo sticks. It wasn't just
No.
one chair. It wasn't just one thing here and then she walks off angry. That lasted like, I don't know how long. It
A
felt
while.
like fucking a half
was
an
a
hour, and she kept coming back.
Yeah.
And then hitting, what's her fucking move? I can't think of it now. She flips over.
Natural selection.
Yeah, onto the chair. That was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Ronda took a beating.
Yes, she did.
And I will give her all the credit in the world for that. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Yep.
I think, we're on to the main event. This was Brock Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan. And it was fascinating as well.
Why don't you give your take first, Jake? Because Sam and I have done the brunt of the legwork during this whole fucking pay-per-view.
Listen, man,
Yeah.
I have
If you watch
short-term
them-
memory loss, and it's brutal.
Okay.
So, here's what I think. I don't like Brock matches, even a little. But I very much enjoyed this one. It is definitely up there as far as Brock matches go. Recent Brock matches, I should be specific. And I liked the build. I liked everything about it, and I don't have much to say about this one either, really. It was just good.
It was the same match as AJ Styles had with Brock, except
Yep.
Daniel Bryan played, a heel role.
Heel, yeah.
And I will say this, because I'm not down on Daniel Bryan either. I was bored of his face character, I guess.
I wrote that down, yeah, in our SmackDown stuff, yeah.
But I will say his heel work and his, crazy smile at the end after getting his ass kicked, all of that was great.
Yep.
I liked the match, and I wasn't downplaying that it was just like AJ Styles' match with him, because that was a great match too.
Correct.
I was into the match. I thought with SmackDown not having a victory yet, going into the main event, I thought Daniel Bryan was going to win, and that was going to be a big, big deal.
I did too.
So when he had him in the in the yes lock, I thought for
Triple
sure he was
crossface?
going to tap out, dude. I thought he was going to make Brock tap.
That would have been awesome.
So I was very into the match at that moment. They had me. I was invested, man. And then when Brock won, I was like, yeah, fucking right. Just how it's supposed to be.
Makes sense. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. Look, I thought Yeah, they did. They had pretty much the exact same match with AJ. Daniel Bryan as a heel and on SmackDown as well, which you guys will be talking about, which you didn't watch, Jake, but it was a good promo.
Yeah, Zango's been talking about it. Sam, you want to come back on?
Look, just dial me back up and we can chat about his promo. It was. I thought that they were going to give DB the win as well, just because it wouldn't have hurt Brock that much. I don't know. Brock's a fucking antler beast, so just give DB the win. Start off his,
would have been perfect.
Yeah, start off his WWE title reign, on I just beat fucking Brock. I'm this new man. I'm this new guy. I just beat fucking Brock Lesnar. Come at me, everyone, type thing. I'm the new Daniel Bryan. Fuck the yes movement. Just beat Brock. I thought that would have been a nice way to go. Okay, we've really turned Daniel Bryan, and he's got a big win because he's turned, and now he's better Daniel Bryan. You know what I mean? So, and I mean at the start, I think the crowd was chanting the same old shit for a little while there because of all the suplexes and stuff. Which Jake, I know you hate. And you guys say it's a Brock Lesnar. All the Brock Lesnar matches are the same. The thing I want to say is though, he has longer matches with little guys and really short matches with big guys.
Absolutely.
And I'd like to see a longer match with a bigger guy once, instead of just picking him up and giving him 10 F5s.
Like Braun,
because I think that Brock, something because Brock can sell and Brock can actually work pretty good in the ring if you give him a bit of, and it gives him a bit of,
Dude, can I jump in for 1 second? Because I completely agree. Brock Lesnar can sell, and everybody shits on the guy. They're like, oh, he just goes in, suplexes and all this. No, man, that's the story. That's the guy. Yeah. That's the character. That's what they want for him to do. He sold for AJ. He sells for Daniel Bryan, who, if you look at these two side by side, he should not be selling for a guy like Daniel Bryan. Every time D-Bry was on his back at the start of one of his hope spots where he came back, every time Brock went to pick him up and Daniel Bryan would just kick him on the bridge of the nose like a little light flutter, Brock would drop back on his back and fucking roll around like it was the worst thing ever. Yeah. The guy sells, man. It's not that he doesn't want to sell. Right. He's a beast. That's his character.
I mean, even I praise Brock for this match, so that means that he's doing something right. So.
Yeah, and he gets all red in the face too, like he's being beaten up, which
his
is
eyebrows
naturally
disappear.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and so that makes it look like he's struggling as well. Like he's got this red, which is naturally what he does. He just gets red in the face, but it looks like he's being beaten and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, I'll go. This was my equal match of the night with the 205, so I'm going to go 6.
I have 5 in the crust.
I have 5 in the crust as well.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great fucking match, man.
I did it. Yeah. I did as well. The only reason it's not higher is because in the beginning it was a typical Brock match.
But that's that's the old bait and switch, though.
Right.
That's
they actually
putting your dick in the popcorn.
They did end up giving it a storyline, kind of, where it had no storyline. Right. So I enjoyed that. So 5 in the crust it is.
Sam, can I get your take on something?
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, go for it, man.
This is nothing bad. I don't know why Jake's getting all nervous.
No, I'm not nervous. Who knows with you?
The thing with, because him and I think a lot alike, I guess,
sometimes.
on some of the things. The storylines going into it, there wasn't any. Coming out of it, though, I felt like there was going to be way more storylines and story build going into Raw and SmackDown. And it seems like they kind of just forgot about Survivor Series for the most part. Like, Ronda came out super babyface, where she was giving off kind of like a, why is this crowd cheering for my ass whooping at the end of her match with Charlotte? I thought she was going to maybe touch on that. There wasn't much there. Charlotte's kind of just a babyface, not a heel, after that dastardly heel fucking whooping the shit out of her. Shane McMahon's just Shane still. Nothing changed coming out of Survivor Series, so was it just kind of, what was the point of it?
100%, and I've got this written down here too, like, you made amazing points about, because Shane McMahon tweeted that heads are going to roll or some shit like that.
And nothing.
Nothing. It wasn't even fucking mentioned.
Right.
Once. And instead him and Miz did this stupid Miz TV segment, whatever. And the fact that everyone's saying, Charlotte, that's a fucking heel beat down. And then Paige came out and goes, that was the greatest that was awesome beat down, and the crowd's all chanting, but that was something that a heel would do, try and break someone's neck in a chair. That's not a face beat down. And
it's just frustration. That's a heel tactic, dude. Babyfaces don't get frustrated.
No, not at all. They keep they can and you don't fucking put someone's head in a chair and stomp on it.
I think she tried decapitating her.
I know. And then she said you do it again a million times. It's you're a fucking heel. Anyway, I think that Survivor Series needs to have some stakes or something, or some plans throughout the year that teases the feuds coming up, or something like that. 3 months out, like little back-to-back, like face-to-face segment, because they know what's going to fucking probably happen, or maybe not. Who knows?
Here's something I was kind of thinking. For the men's match and the women's match, for their respective brands, I think it would be cool to... That's whose brand is allowed the Money in the Bank contract match. I think something like that, like something. Yeah. Whereas if Raw won, like Braun and Finn and all those guys would be in the Money in the Bank match or whatever. I think that would be a cool way to kind of, like you're saying, it needs something, because it just I wasn't. The matches were great. I just wasn't invested in who won.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
No, definitely.
And that's what wrestling's all about.
There were no stakes. It's about the stakes.
Right.
It's about what are we fighting for instead of like non-existent brand supremacy.
I agree.
In this case, the stakes are not well done.
No.
Oh. Or they're way too well done.
Or they're way too well done.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy it.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say, man?
No, it's good chatting to you boys. Good chat. Enjoy Thanksgiving.
We haven't.
Yeah.
We didn't do Evolution.
No, I know.
Yeah,
We'll be back. Yeah. But it feels like they've had like 18 shows like in like 2 months, so it's like it feels like longer than it was. I think we chatted like at the start of October, so that's only really a month a bit to go. But it's like they've had like 20 shows in between.
So much wrestling.
I know, too much.
I know. It's just like, and now they've got like, isn't Starcade some shit on this? Whatever. But like, just stop showing us stuff for a little while. We need to kind of,
Tranquilo.
One pay-per-view. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Follow me on whatever you want on Instagram, guys. That wrestling guy, he's
a funny fucker.
Shit.
Yeah, he yells a lot.
And people, he doesn't really hate me or us.
Oh no, he does.
I got a message that we're like, that wrestling guy is kind of a dick to you. I'm like, no,
what do you mean?
Like that's his thing.
This is the nicest one to us.
Guys, we are.
It was the sign. So he commented on one of the. You guys have fans, and I was like, yeah, and we have 1.5 if you count or something stupid. Yeah. He was like, I don't.
Oh well, fair. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. That's almost. It's my gimmick, all right.
Yeah, I set him straight.
Yeah.
I'm the baby face for once in my life. I like it.
Yeah, for once is right.
Yeah, I'd love to get in a feud with you, Zanker. I think we could make some money. We could draw, man.
We could draw. We could draw big, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fucking David versus Goliath though, because what are you, 6'7"?
He's like 20 feet tall.
Yeah. We'll go with 6'7" and 250.
250. Not bad, dude.
All
right, brother. Hey, man, take it easy.
Thanks, boys. Got to get to work. Peace.
Oh, son of a bitch! Chop time! Damn it! Chop.
So, Jake.
Yeah, huh?
You're back in the win column. I'm back in the chop shop.
I fucking did it.
What is it, 3-2 now? 3-2-1?
I think I'm...
3-2-1-1. 3-2-2.
No, we've tied twice.
Yeah, 3-2-2.
Yeah. No, you haven't won more than me.
No?
No, I think it's 2-2-2.
Well, I won the first one.
And then I won the second one, I believe.
And then I won the last two, so that's 3.
Did you?
Yeah, because I've been doing random chops.
Oh, yeah.
Who cares?
Who gives a shit about records?
Either way.
Not the WWE.
No. It's 50-50 booking in the chop shop right now.
Pretty much.
You're the champ so far.
Hell yeah.
How's it feel?
Feels great. It's nice to come into the podcast knowing I'm not going to get my chest slapped.
You don't have any questions for me, correct?
I can try and figure something out if you want.
It's up to you, because if not, I have a funny idea.
Okay, what's your idea?
I have a storyline that I would like to throw out there about Becky Lynch, and while I'm doing it, you can give me 3 chops.
Okay.
Wait, the whole thing about the chop shop, though, is I need to get a way to not get 3 chops, so we need the questions. So
I will give you one question.
Okay.
What is my favorite color?
Fucking, I don't know, orange.
Black, you fool.
Yeah,
all right, you have no chance.
Black. All right, yeah.
I gave you the benefit of the doubt there.
There's a lot of colors, Jake.
I know.
I was gonna say the flag for the gay and lesbian people.
You were doing
the rainbow flag.
So
dude,
well.
Flag. They're right there.
Yeah, you were doing so well.
I meant flag.
You said a bunch of nincompoops, and then you dropped that.
So I deserve 3 chops.
Yeah, you do. For that alone, you get the other 2 chops. All right. I thought you were doing your Becky story. So I can
right. So here's the thing, Jake. Don't hit me in the throat, though.
I will try not to. I will try not to hit you in the throat.
I use my throat to talk.
Yeah, no, you need that. You are also a musician, but you don't sing, right?
Oh, I sing.
Oh, do
It's
you?
not good.
It's not good. So,
No.
Okay.
Can you just give me one to start?
Yep.
All right.
There's one.
That was right on the nip.
You tensed up too.
That was right on the nip.
Felt it.
You know
All
what
right.
sucks is the ones that aren't the loudest seem to hurt the most.
Yeah, because there's more force behind them.
So here's my thing. You can't just hit me. You got to go along with the storyline. You could hit me. I'm saying you got two in you, but you got to listen to what I'm saying because I need you to play along here.
No, so yeah, I'll participate.
Basically, Charlotte is now in Becky Lynch's. I should give you my chest because I'm kind of slunched over like I normally. Basically, Charlotte is Becky Lynch now, right? They kind of gave her
sure.
that kind of demeanor, that fucking, oh, I'm badass, I'm all this.
Yeah, but I'm not buying it.
Okay. Here's what I think would be even cooler.
Okay.
Becky has to get stripped of the title.
Okay. I don't like that already.
I'm not. I have a long story.
Okay,
so
all right.
you might want to save one. You can hit me. I'm just saying. Becky gets stripped. It's a sad thing. The crowd. I keep doing my slouch. The crowd's sad. They're
Yeah,
pissed.
I could smack you in the face if you don't. If
Becky-
you're slouching like that.
It's true. Becky looks at. I think Shane should do this because he's supposed to be coming up to be a heel. Shane takes away Becky's title.
Okay.
Becky looks at him in the face and says, "You are now responsible for everything I do from here on out."
Okay. Oh, so she just goes full
Pissed
like,
off, Stone Cold.
nasty heel
Think Stone Cold like most people are thinking with her
against
anyway.
the authority figure, that kind of shit.
No. I think she has to wrap up the Nia thing so she's not stuck in a feud with Nia going into WrestleMania and Charlotte gets Ronda. So what I think is,
Who's wrapping up with Nia? Oh, Ronda needs to wrap up with Nia.
No.
What?
I think Becky does because they're fighting on the Twitter.
Got it. Yep. Okay. I forgot about Nia.
So Becky's still signed to SmackDown, but she's
Yep.
pissed. She's not champ anymore. They can't do anything to her now. They can suspend her. She shows up randomly on Raw and just constantly is beating the fuck out of Nia Jax.
Okay.
They have a blow off at one of the pay-per-views coming
Sure.
up. I forget which one it is.
TLC.
TLC, we'll do that. Her versus Ronda, her versus Nia.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way you're going to get an interpromotional thing is if it's somebody like Becky going back and forth
Correct.
from the
And
things.
they'll do that.
And Nia is a big enough fucking, star, I guess, who could
Sure.
say, I want this match with Becky.
Sure.
I deserve it, this and that.
It would be justified on both ends.
So here's the thing. Becky wins. While she's over there at, this pay-per-view, she bumps into Ronda again, and they go at it, and that can get their WrestleMania storyline going.
Hopefully.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
What's Charlotte going to do?
Who cares? I like Charlotte, but I don't like exactly that she's part of this. I don't know. I mean, it's fine, and what she did at Survivor Series was great. But I don't know. I literally don't know what they're gonna do going
Do you
forward.
want a triple threat going into WrestleMania?
No,
'Cause
I
that's
don't
what
want
some of the
Charlotte
things
in
are
that
talking.
match.
That's what I'm saying. So that storyline will get Becky to finish up with Nia Jax, but it leaves Charlotte
Oh, let me back it.
wide open for
I don't need
nothing.
to chest it. Yeah, no, I'm. If anything, I'm worried about what Charlotte's gonna do next because I don't want her in this feud, part of this feud. And if she's a part of it, I don't want her in the match. But one comes with the other, I assume. So, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. That's probably the route they're going, and I do not want to see that.
Hopefully,
Not because it'll be a bad match, because I just want it to be Becky, Ronda, what we wanted, finally at WrestleMania.
hopefully that comes off correctly how I wanted it to because I was nervous about being chopped the whole time.
Sorry.
No, that's good.
Oh no, wait.
That
I'm
was a
not.
good way to
I'm
do
not
it.
sorry.
That was a good way to do
That
it.
was, yeah, I like that.
Just know, you next, motherfucker.
All right. I mean, TLC is 100% going to be a fucking crapshoot because TLC, they don't give a shit.
No. So you want me to break down Raw and SmackDown real fast because you didn't watch either one of them?
Here's the notes because I don't know anything.
How'd you get notes if you didn't watch?
I
Oh, you
looked at
just-
like
I get
breakdowns
you,
and shit.
I get you. Corbin
'Cause
kicked off.
I need to do my job still, but I just didn't want to watch any wrestling.
Corbin kicked it off and he brought out Steph. Going into this,
Yeah.
if Corbin had a good showing, meaning his brand, he was supposed to be able to stay Raw General Manager.
Yeah.
Braun, if he had a good showing and didn't touch Corbin, he was supposed to get everything he wanted.
Both of those things happened.
But now, Stephanie says, no, Corbin. You have to defeat Braun if you want to remain General Manager, and Braun, you have to defeat Corbin if you want a shot at Brock.
This is weird.
Kind of. She's a heel GM, but the thing I didn't like about it is she was playing it like a baby face.
Well, so is Corbin. Corbin's a heel GM too. He should have gotten everything he wanted.
I agree.
So, like, it didn't make any sense. He did exactly what he was asked, and he should have gotten what he fucking was asked to get.
So what I'm saying, though, basically is Survivor Series didn't need to happen.
It literally did not matter.
This was the only storyline coming out of Survivor Series that could have stayed.
Maybe Charlotte. and that didn't happen either.
No, because Charlotte and Ronda are separate brands.
Well,
this
true,
was the
true.
one storyline going in that had effects right away.
Well, the good thing is, I guess you can't. Well, now knowing what we know,
Obviously, it's to build to the next pay-per-view. It's cool, but
No-
one of those guys isn't going to get what they were
right?
They were
Because
offered.
knowing what we know, Braun's hurt obviously now, so this might not even happen. It probably will, but it could not. We don't know.
So, basically, a match kicks off. We're going to break this down really softly.
Please do, because even reading the breakdown, I was like, ugh.
Wasn't that cool, except for Bobby Lashley is pretty much my favorite superstar right now.
Did he show his ass?
Kind of.
Oh, well.
He has a vest now and sunglasses.
Oh, okay.
So I'm into that. I
Fantastic.
think he's fucking funny.
Listen,
Elias came out, did a cute little thing, did a cute little
That's what he
Elias thing.
does.
And then he's walking to the ring and they played his music. Oh, what? Walking to the ring, they played his
what?
music.
That's so exciting.
It was the first time I ever heard it walking to the ring.
That is super exciting.
So I think it's cool that they're putting Elias in this spot along with guys like Balor and Strowman. But, you know, Elias is that one guy who's never been to the top yet. So it's cool to see him getting placed there with these
And
guys.
I guess Lashley in this current iteration, too.
Well, Lashley came in. He was supposed to be
I know,
facing Brock. He was
But, I
supposed to
mean,
be
and
the
he's
biggest
been
thing.
at the top, but, like, in this current, like, landscape, he hasn't. So it's interesting to see.
So this match kicks off, and, you know, it is what it is. Corbin turns it into elimination, and it comes down to McIntyre, Lashley, Corbin versus Strowman, which
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
typical.
Was,
I
yeah.
kind of expected that when I saw it.
They beat the fuck out of Strowman for a while, then they put his arm on the stairs and smashed it.
Yeah,
And now
I saw the
he's
pictures.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't that well done. They put his arm in the middle of the step, and then just physics says, well, unless you're going to aim it in the middle, no, it didn't work. But yeah,
It's kind of a whatever segment, but that was supposed to be one of the bigger storylines of the show.
show sucked, man. The coolest part for me, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose.
So I picked a good week to not watch it.
Yeah, well, storyline purposes, though, this is going to make for a cool promo package for their fight.
Who, Dean and Seth?
Dean and Seth.
Oh, sure. They were probably the highlight of the
They
show.
were,
Yeah.
100%. Dean made some controversial remarks.
What did he say?
I actually wrote it down.
Fantastic, because I didn't.
I know you didn't. Son of a bitch. You're making me do memory stuff.
Listen, man, you've not watched plenty of shows, so I think
I've kept up.
I think I'm justified.
I've watched quite a
kept up.
few.
I know, but I kept up.
All right,
I
here we
wrote
go.
notes. Sure.
Dean says that the Shield committed a lot of acts that they have to pay for.
Okay.
He
Probably not
says
wrong.
Roman has to answer to the man upstairs for the acts he committed. Meaning, you know, hey, you got cancer.
You got cancer, pal.
But even worse, you have to answer to me, is what he said to Seth Rollins. I thought it was a fucking
So
awesome
he's the
line.
devil.
I thought it was an awesome fucking line.
That
but,
sounds like a good line.
It was epic. But even the crowd was like, oh, shit. Like, they
Good
don't,
Lord.
They don't like to touch on the Roman thing. But look, it's a real thing.
have to.
It happened. He brought up why he's not going after Roman.
Yeah.
Kind of. You know what I mean? Like, Roman's dealing with his shit. And he brought it up in, like, a storyline mode.
Yeah.
And it was badass.
Yeah.
It got you to not like him, which is what he's going for.
That's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to say some controversial shit like this and just freak people out.
Now, Seth said this is all going to be mixed together because I don't remember what happened
That's
first
fine.
or what. This happened first, actually. Rollins was in the ring cutting a promo, and he said, I just watched Dean's, you know, I forget what the thing is, chronicling
Yeah,
Dean
like
or
his
whatever. I forget what it's
documentary
called.
thing.
Yeah, which we touched on earlier.
Yep.
It's fucking awesome. You guys should watch it. It's in character, so just remember that so you don't think Dean's a complete dickhead in real life. Rollins said that he heard Dean say he loved wrestling, and he's never heard Dean say he's loved anything in the 10 years they've been together. My first thought was, oh, that's a fucking Renee diss. Like, and then the whole time they're playing up, Renee, what do you know? Renee, what do you know? I don't know nothing. I think she's going to play a fucking factor very soon.
It'd be nice. I mean, obviously she's on commentary. That's whatever. It'd be nice because obviously they're bringing in real life shit for this feud. It'd be nice if Renee was actually involved somehow.
Now, there's a whole bunch of filler in this Raw, a whole bunch of bullshit. Nothing really matters. The only thing that does matter is Rollins goes to the back looking for Dean, and he runs into a couple security guards who are just hanging out. And gets in this one security guard's face, and he's like, have you seen Dean Ambrose? And the security guard guy goes, in the worst acting possible, no, and you better get out of my face. And then, because you're in a WWE arena, you're allowed to be assaulted, and Rollins beats the fuck out of that random guy, and then walks off and goes to find Dean.
I could tell you the worst job in WWE history.
Being backstage at a WWE
It's a
event.
security guard.
Oh, dude, for
Imagine
sure.
being the one that
They're
Braun punted across the arena.
They're the putties, man, that had to fight the Power Rangers. They just don't matter, but there's a lot of them.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a whole bunch of boring shit in this Raw. Nia Jackson, Tamina versus Sasha and Bailey happened. Lucha House Party versus the Revival happened. Both of these things, I'm gonna be honest, didn't pay much attention to.
Why would you?
And you know what sucks though is I didn't even like meme about it, meaning
Because
like
it was that bad.
I lost focus. I just did nothing else. I did something else, and I don't even remember what it was.
What I know about these matches is Ruby Riott lost. Oh wait, no, Sasha Banks. Never mind, not that one. That was the next one, I think. Revival lost, and they are just what the fuck, man. I think I wrote down. Remember when they beat Roman one time? Mm-hmm. That is
yeah, one guy though. Come on.
It's Roman Reigns. He was about to
cancer.
be champ.
He was fighting two guys with cancer.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I guess. Not really, but sure.
It wasn't that big of a victory is what I'm saying.
You are a fool.
100% if Roman was healthy, he could have taken them
He
out.
was!
Yeah, so a whole bunch of bullshit happened. Another cool, Rollins backstage looking for Dean promo happened where Dean just kind of is in the background. They don't even acknowledge him. The commentators don't even acknowledge him. And he just kind of walks out, looks and sees what's going on, and then walks forward in the background. And it's fucking badass the way they shot that.
Dean's fantastic.
Yeah.
That much I know.
I love Dean being a heel. He needed it. And then he went off the whole thing, though, of just saying the city stinks. That was kind of stupid.
What I like about this whole feud is it kind of mirrors their first feud, but with the roles kind of reversed. Whereas kind of like Dean used to be the one calling out Seth Rollins and shit like that. So I kind of like that, the mirroring of that.
Ronda comes out and cuts what, in my opinion, is a terrible promo.
I didn't hear it, so you could be right on this one.
She just talks real fast. The crowd's chanting, "We want Becky," and she's super babyface in it.
I know. My biggest problem with the crowd is I don't think Ronda deserves to be booed, technically.
She does.
No, I disagree.
She's green.
Sure. I don't think
she's gotten skyrocketed to the top. This is classic. Wrestling fans are going to boo this woman.
I know.
She's Roman Reigns right now.
Deserve it, though.
Neither did Roman.
I know.
You understand why.
And I said that every week, too.
She came in and was like, I don't want special treatment. She got a title match in her second match.
You're not wrong about that.
I'm just saying. I don't understand how people can't see why they boo her.
Oh, I'm not saying I can't see it. I'm saying she doesn't deserve it. I feel like she's been doing fine work as far as, being as green as she is. She's been doing fine work for someone who's only been there a couple months.
If she didn't have a name, she would suck.
Sure.
That's just what it is.
Sure. You're right. Yeah. But she's got star power.
People would kill her.
She's got star power.
People would kill her if it wasn't a name. That's all.
Fair. That's fair.
But here's the thing. After that ass beating and the crowd cheering it on, this would have been the perfect spot for Ronda to come out.
Be badass, actually?
No, just not say anything. Go radio silent. Don't say a fucking word. Let the crowd do whatever they're going to do, which is probably boo you, to be honest.
It was, yeah.
And let's just stay silent. Maybe have the leather jacket on. Maybe do your face where someone stole your food. And just do the angry, looking around,
angry
what the fuck's
face.
going on. And then walk out and leave people wanting more. Leave them questioning what the fuck's going on with Ronda.
Yeah.
That's badass. It would have been cool.
But that's so good that's why we're not booking.
Yeah. I guess.
So,
a whole bunch of other shit happened. AOP versus Glorious Gable happened.
Who cares?
There was a segment
that
you wanted to touch on.
This was the only reason the match happened is because Glorious Gable made fun of Drake Maverick peeing himself. It was so bad.
But a lot of dad puns.
Bobby Roode is the most dad man on the planet. So, yeah, it's whatever. It's stupid. Match wasn't any good, I'm sure.
Natty beats Ruby.
Ugh, fuck that, yeah.
Rollins finally confronts Ambrose after Ambrose is in the ring just fucking being crazy. And Rollins comes down. They have a fight. Rollins gets the upper hand and then boom, low blow. Because that is what everybody does now in WWE.
Apparently.
I think that we should have to take a shot anytime there's a suicide dive.
Oh no.
Or a low blow.
Not the suicide dive, man. We'd be dead.
It'd be fucking awesome.
Low blow, that's a little fewer and far between.
Mm-hmm.
But suicide dive, we'd be dead. There's 20 every week.
All right, SmackDown Live.
Yay.
Raw went off the air, by the way.
This was worse.
On top.
And I can tell you that just by looking at it.
You didn't watch this either?
No.
Son of a bitch.
Listen, you've taken weeks off.
When? I bring it.
You've taken weeks off.
When? Name one.
I'm talking about weeks off from watching wrestling. You've even admitted that you've taken weeks off from watching wrestling.
I've watched them on YouTube.
Okay, I didn't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
So you're ahead of me on that.
But
I'm glad I didn't watch.
Charlotte comes out and cuts a promo. It's not that great.
That I actually did watch. That was the one thing I did watch because I heard the Iconics were in it and they got killed.
Paige comes down and says, look, I need to do something because you assaulted 5 officials. And my favorite thing is she kept saying 5. She goes, you assaulted not 1 official, not 2, 5 officials. So if she only assaulted 4, she might not have gotten fined.
It would have been 80,000. No, it's a $20,000 bounty each ref.
Either way,
Yeah.
she did 5 officials. She got $100,000. It's a stupid storyline.
Yeah, I
She
don't.
should have been suspended or something. Make it
Right, I don't
cool.
like fines
I don't
in like it does, because who cares? What do we care about them getting fined?
Fake fine.
Yeah, we don't give it exactly. We don't give a shit. If she was like kayfabe suspended, that would have been a little more interesting because she could have been reckless and just showed up and shit like that. But instead, we get a $100,000 fine. That doesn't mean jack shit.
Iconics come out and cut what I can only describe as an annoying promo,
Well, that's kind of what they do.
but this one annoyed me. Usually I'm on board.
That's fair.
I
I thought they were fine. I mean, I don't really. Whatever.
It wasn't funny though. Like they make me laugh. That's what they're trying to go
Yeah.
for. This one didn't make me laugh. I don't
Okay,
know why.
fair.
Maybe I just wasn't in the mood for it.
Yeah.
I was in the mood though for, like I was talking earlier about Charlotte's wedgies, and the Iconics both got it when they got tossed to the outside and over the announce table. Thank you, Charlotte.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Peyton Royce versus Charlotte, Billie Kay versus Charlotte. Guess what? Neither one of them won.
Not a fucking chance. Why would they? That would be too much of a prominent thing for the Iconics.
Shane McMahon was a guest on Miz TV.
This was weird. I watched this too.
Shane McMahon sweats a lot.
So I did watch a couple clips of SmackDown for some reason, apparently, because I remember watching this. Shane comes out for Miz TV, and basically Miz is hamming him up. He's like kissing his ass, which is fine because he's kind of a corporate douchebag sometimes. It is what it is. Miz comes up and he's like, "Be my tag team partner against these guys," and it was 2 jobbers.
Yeah, that was stupid.
But can you call them jobbers?
No, Miz got fucking
Because
pinned.
they fucking won.
Miz
So,
got pinned.
so this is going to be the feud going forward. The Bryant brothers versus the Miz and Shane. It's going to be great.
Here's the thing. Like Sam and I were touched on, Shane said something's gonna change on Tuesday. I thought
There was a
this
new tag team,
That's I guess.
the Bryant brothers.
But here's the deal: nothing happened. No, nothing happened during this. Daniel Bryan cut a promo, and it wasn't that good.
You think Miz and Shane are going to win the tag titles?
I mean, this is just stereotypical what happens in WWE.
That's what I'm saying. I think Miz and Shane might win the tag titles.
I think babyface Miz versus heel Daniel
Oh, it'll be
Bryan
great.
is gonna be like so cool.
It'll be
because
great.
Nobody expected.
When was the last
that.
time we saw the Miz as a fucking face? I can't even think of it.
Road Rules or whatever he was on?
Yeah, when he was on his
Yeah.
fucking MTV show.
Yeah.
I cannot think of it, really. And I'm not seeing. We don't know. I don't remember if he's any good as a face. He probably is going to be great.
He's fine.
I know.
He's doing what he's doing. He's gonna be this. Nothing happened, man.
Yeah.
The New Day
Daniel
versus
Bryan-
Showbar had
God,
a
yeah.
Thanksgiving Day match.
I wrote down how much this needs to stop.
Dude, I hate him.
Well, these two are going to be in a match on Christmas Eve, doing the same thing.
And then on fucking New Year's,
And the New Year's, St. Patrick's Day,
July 4th.
Big E will be in a diaper on New Year's. It's
it's
stupid. as
just
fuck.
stupid. Naomi and Asuka versus Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose.
Whatever. It's just showcasing that
Mandy
Mandy
and
and
Sonya.
Sonya, they're not on the same page. They're going to have a thing going forward. Whatever.
Daniel Bryan said the Yes Movement is dead, and he was dressed as what I can only describe as a homeless person who found his way into the middle of the
Yeah,
ring.
he looked like shit. He looked like shit.
That is your WWE champion. But in Daniel's,
Which is fine.
To Daniel's credit, though, he was dressed this way no matter what character he's playing.
This is true.
This is him in real life.
But I mean,
He was wearing like a rug that I keep my snow boots on, like as a sweater, dude.
yeah, he looked like shit. But I mean, I didn't dislike the promo. It wasn't great, but the message was good and it came across fine. So
He's way better at heel promos. His delivery was good.
it's basically the most interested I've been in Daniel Bryan since his return, and that's good.
Orton versus Mysterio happened. Mysterio's mask basically was non-existent during this match. Orton just kept pulling on it, and it kept, you just kept seeing Rey Mysterio's face, so there was no mystery.
There's no mystery anymore anyway. He has a fucking Instagram. Like
Yeah, well, he tries to cover it.
sometimes.
What was I gonna say though? The RKO spot was kind of cool because it was that weird slide bump that he does to the outside. That was different. I liked
okay.
it. Yeah. Nothing really happened though. I'm sorry. I have no energy to talk about Raw and SmackDown because it wasn't that interesting.
I don't blame you.
And I was bummed that none of the Survivor Series storylines went anywhere on the next night of
Like
these
I said,
programs.
I'm just burnt out. Like I was burnt out. I didn't really want to watch anything. I'm going on to my weekend, my nice 4-day weekend, and
I fell asleep during New Day and Showbar.
so apparently I picked a good week to be burnt out and skip it.
Instagram questions?
Yep.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
We're rolling.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Zank and Jake here.
Hey, we're the same people that we always have been, as far as I know.
Picture this week
Aliens.
for Instagram.
Was it the gobbledygooker?
No, you know what's funny is I almost did
It
that.
should have been the gobbledygooker.
No, because I'm going to use him for some memes tomorrow.
Okay, fair.
Seth Rollins getting low blowed by Dean Ambrose.
Also fair. That works.
So just in case a question pops up throughout this, I feel like I have to address what the picture is now.
Yeah, you do, because some questions that have come up, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, if I hadn't seen it, like, what the fuck is that about? Why are people asking so many McMahon questions? That was last week.
You ready?
Yeah.
Ready to get into this, man? You going to bring the energy this time?
Listen.
Because you brought nothing to this podcast.
I'm tired.
You brought in salt and vinegar chips. That was the most heart you've given this whole podcast.
It's the only thing I've been passionate about this whole time.
You and turkey. Like
Oh, man, turkey's good. I'll try my best.
CKAVOUNIS, just because I have no idea what the pronunciation is.
Okay.
Strowman's arm? Question mark. And I read it. How?
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's broken or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't really give passion with that one because I got fucking nothing to say.
Slang and rock.
All right.
You can bang Alexa Bliss and Lana in threesome.
Oh,
but
there's a caveat, of course.
Brock Lesnar has to remain champ until WrestleMania 36. Do you give in to temptation? Or if you choose no, you can handpick the new Universal Champ. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Enjoy your Turkey Day. Hashtag awesome podcast. Hashtag slangin' rocks the fucking man.
Absolutely.
I added the last one.
You first.
Dude, I'm for sure banging Alexa Bliss and
Absolutely.
Lana. I do not care if Brock's champion or not.
But neither do I. But for content's sake, I will pick Brock not being champion.
And who's your hand chosen?
Alexa
Obviously,
Bliss.
There's going to be a lot of hands going on because you're not getting laid in this scenario.
Trust me, I'm not getting laid anyway. How about Alexa Bliss as Universal Champion instead?
I like that.
Baron Corbin. He's my Universal Champion.
I like that
Yep.
even more.
Yep. That's
Poor
my
Alexa.
answer.
Oh, dude, we didn't touch on this in news, by the way. James Ellsworth was sending dick pics. You didn't want me to bring it up.
I
had to
almost
bring it up.
picked him for my Universal Champion just now. Just because I'm an asshole.
Because he was on my mind for my pick because I was going to try to make a dirty joke about it. But, yeah, my
Glad
dude's
we're on the
been
same
sending stop. And then people, the girls from Boston, so one of her friends sent me the things that James Ellsworth sent her, and I don't want to look at it anymore.
Guilty or innocent till proven guilty, technically, I guess. We'll see how the courts take
I
it.
will say I saw a dick and it didn't have a chin, so I'm just guessing it might have been his.
Oh, that's a possibility.
Allegedly.
Jesus Christ.
Faustin also nosh says there. Please no more low blows to Seth Rollins' balls. But
Please no
anyways,
more- oh, there was more.
I love Seth Rollins.
Okay, yeah, that's not a question, but sure.
Savage Alpha Foxtrot. I'm reading the hashtag first. Hashtag decent podcast. I love the
Yes.
honesty.
Yes. Can I put that on a shirt?
Dude, yes.
Yes.
How much you bench?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
I haven't benched in forever, so not a lot.
The most I've ever benched was 205.
Live?
205 live.
Nice. I don't remember. I literally haven't done it in so long because I'm a big fatty.
Gkeep01. Who would you rather smash your balls, Brock or Braun?
Oh, man. I feel like Braun would be safer with it.
Yeah, I feel like Brock has some like weird dad shit going on in his head where he was molested or something, and he just takes out that anger on
Brock
whatever.
would be real mean with my nutsack, and I don't want that. I feel like Braun's a safe enough worker that he can make it not be that bad.
And he's got a bum elbow, so you're getting the elbow to the balls normally, so
Sure.
he's not going to do it full force,
Yeah,
I think.
we'll be good with Braun.
The Great Bretsky 99. Which current women's wrestler who did not start in the UFC or anything like that has the best chance of beating Ronda Rousey in a legit fight?
Oh.
It's cool. That's a cool question.
Yeah, okay.
Does Asuka have any background in that martial arts?
I
shit?
think
'Cause
she
throws
was.
some
I think
mean
Asuka
kicks,
is
dude.
an MMA.
Yeah.
Has an MMA background, yeah.
I don't know much.
I could be
about
wrong
it.
about that.
No, you're probably. I'll go Naya because she is humongous, and I
I
don't
think
mean that in a mean
Charlotte
way.
could. I mean, she's bulky. She could probably.
The thing about Charlotte though,
That
is
wasn't
her,
a bad
her
thing
limbs
to say
are so
either.
long, and,
Yeah, that's true.
and Ronda she's a judo player. Like she grab a hold of that and throw you, and then armbar you to death.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Naya because she's so big.
Nia, yeah.
Like she could just look.
Nia's a good choice.
Yeah, all of Ronda's skills are for people her size, or like not 300 pounds.
I was gonna say Sonya Deville, but then I was like, wait a minute, that's like all of her
yeah.
thing.
I'm going Naya, and then for funny's sake, I will say Billy Kay.
Oh no, poor Billy Kay.
The last Virtuaroid. Should Ambrose have new ring gear when he steps into the ring for his match with Rollins at TLC?
No, I think you should wrestle in jeans and just be a scumbag,
Yeah, I go jeans and just go no tank or no shirt or whatever.
or just
yeah.
like the wife beater, like he always did. Nothing should change. Really.
I don't like the wife beater because I do always think of Jimmy Wang Yang.
God.
I do. I
What
can't
a
take
weird-
a guy serious when I...
That man played a lot of Red Dead.
Lady Muramasa. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry. When
Close
do you
enough.
think WWE will reveal these women's tag titles? Or do you think they ever will? Sure are pushing these meaningless women teams. I completely agree with everything you said. I don't know if they're going to. Maybe it'll be around WrestleMania time. Who knows?
I was thinking either by the Royal Rumble or by Mania. They definitely will do it.
I agree with the pushing all the meaningless tags.
Oh, yeah.
Though, like they really are.
And there's so many of them.
it's perfect to have tag titles.
Exactly. And I wouldn't mind seeing it. It'd give me a little something extra to care about, I guess, hopefully.
Remind me to go back to Andy with an eye because we'll finish off with him.
Of course.
Francois Moussois. It's 10 years down the road. Was this rumored Chris Jericho and Jim Ross's wrestling promotion a success? Has Vince signed their top guys? Or has Vince's top guys signed with them?
Ooh.
I think with Chris Jericho's recent run on the Indies, it would have a great chance to succeed because he's just making friends with all of these great top talents. Look at it. I mean, the cruise of Jericho, or Jericho's Rock and Wrestling cruise.
It did super well.
It did really well,
Yeah.
yeah. And he had all the top guys. I mean, Matt Taven, that's just, friend of the podcast.
That is a
I
top
put him
guy.
at the top.
That is a top guy.
No, yeah, the Bucks of Youth.
Yeah, the
and,
Bucks of Youth.
Kenny Omega.
Yeah,
I mean,
you did
he
them
had
all.
Cody Rhodes, all those fucking guys. All the elite.
James Ellsworth.
Bullet Club members, fucking sliding into DMs.
I don't know. And that's not a slight to anyone who will be involved in this. It's just WWE is such a fucking huge conglomerate of a company.
Well, that's
it's hard
not-
to tell.
It's not the question though, because I thought.
Will
that
it
when
be
I
a
first said-
success?
Yes.
No, I don't think
it
so.
will.
I hope you're
if
right.
Success is just TNA could be considered a success if they're making money.
They're
right
not.
now.
Oh well, maybe right now. They weren't for a while, so I wouldn't. They could be now. I have no clue. I don't know. I think it'll be successful for a little while. 10 years? I don't think so.
I think it would be because if
I want you to be right.
If the elite guys and all that, their promotion hounds. You know who the Young Bucks are, and you don't watch indie wrestling.
Correct. Well, I've
You know what
seen
I'm
some of
saying?
their matches because they're insane.
But that's what I'm saying
Yeah.
though. Like, and it's because they get their name out
Right.
there. They're in Hot Topic.
Absolutely.
Like they're out there.
I want you to be right, and I
I'm
think
not
you
even-
could be.
I'm just talking from like a pure business standpoint, marketing.
Right.
I think they could get it done.
I do too. I think they could. I don't know.
Do I think they'll top WWE in a year? No.
No.
Do I think some of WWE's top guys could go over there? I think some of the WWE's misused guys could go over there
Ty
and
Dillinger.
become top guys.
Ty
there.
Dillinger, maybe not top guy, but he could go over there and be used. I don't know.
Funk is my attitude. You think those tight ass jeans were a bad choice for Seth? Because again, the picture is him getting hit in the nuts. Yeah, leaves your fucking balls wide open for abuse. Yeah,
I mean that's bad choice.
D-Bass, 1997. How long do you think Brock holds the Universal title? ? Now,
Forever.
I liked this comment because it came off as a real depressed question. Like, how long do you think we're gonna have to deal with this?
Forever.
Forever, ever?
Yeah.
Forever, ever?
They'll retire the Universal Champion, and it'll be Brock, and then they'll bring back the World Heavyweight Championship, and it'll be Brock.
Harsh.Kahamani. I'm so bad with names.
Bless you.
Why Cesaro isn't WWE champion until now? ? He needs a push, man. I agree. I can tell you why he's not. Promos.
And no character, real. I mean, well, okay, I can't say no character, but he's not a not flamboyant, out there character, I guess.
Pure match quality.
He's
Fuck,
great,
he should be,
absolutely.
yeah.
He's one of the top guys for match quality for sure.
Throbby.
Throbby, yes.
2018 gonna go down. Legend as the year of the low blow. Also, tell Jake I wish to sup upon his soft, supple body.
Huh? Thanks so much.
Is this you?
It's not. Throbby is not me. But what a name, and that's probably why he loves me.
2018 is gonna go down as the year of the low blow.
There's been
for
a
sure.
lot of low blows, mostly to AJ. Poor crown jewels.
Zexals. I would pronounce that Zexals.
Yeah, Zax all sounds right.
How big is James Ellsworth's dick?
Tell us.
F.
Average?
Yeah.
Good for him.
If it's allegedly his penis.
If that is his penis, it is average. I haven't seen him, thank Christ.
Oh, I can show you.
Nope. I'm good.
Hashtag MeTooJake.
Nope, I'm good.
Mangria _MVP fueled.
Yes. This man brought, 3 signs about our stupid fucking podcast and got on Survivor Series television.
Mangria_fueled.
That's fucking awesome. Thank you very much.
Michael Cole is a nincompoop.
Yes.
Is the greatest sign I've ever seen.
A lot of people loved it too. Went over great.
Very pumped that happened.
Yes, and he recreated our logo almost perfect. It looked great.
That's way better than I could do, man.
Hell yeah.
Seriously though, thanks, brother. That's
Absolutely.
awesome. And he has a question. Jake and Zanka are cursed for one day. A spell has switched their bodies. Jake is
Sorry.
Zanka for a day, and Zanka is Jake for one day. I'm getting screwed in this deal, dude.
Yeah, you are. I wouldn't want to be me.
No, what would you do? Freaky Friday. P.S. This is a damn fine podcast. Makes me laugh every week. Dude, thank you again, man. You're the man. All right, Jake. You're me. I'm you.
Well, first of all, I'd come into work late.
Late?
Well,
I'm
yeah,
early.
that's why. But it's me now.
Okay.
So I'd come into work late. You're here like what, 4 in the morning or something stupid? I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah, it was 3 this morning.
Oh my god, you're a psychopath. I ain't doing that shit. I'm coming into work. You know what? I'm getting you fired.
You know what? Yeah, if it's just one... Are you continue?
No, that's it.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
If it's just
But then
one
I'll
day-
beg. When I get back to my own body, I'll beg for you to get hired back.
Thanks,
Yeah, you're
buddy.
welcome.
This doesn't have to do with just because it's your body. If this was anybody's body,
Fair.
I would spend the whole day naked. Because if I could get out of that body the next day, I would do everything I ever wanted to do naked. I would be running through the streets, doing cartwheels, doing all these things that I could do. I would probably do some purge shit.
You're gonna get arrested.
Exactly.
Ugh.
And it was very nice of you to get my job back.
Ugh.
But you're going to jail. and there's nothing I can do about
Great.
that. Yeah.
Fantastic. Ugh.
Sorry. That's just what I would do.
You know
man.
what?
I'd have fun with it.
Fine.
Makes sense, right?
And then I couldn't like talk my way out of it. I couldn't be like, someone else was in my body. I can't. I don't want to. I don't want to go to jail. No, I'd be dropping the soap, and it would be a nightmare.
It'd be a nightmare.
Oh,
We'd have to Skype you in for the podcast.
you think wouldn't let me?
Yeah, well, you don't watch it anyway.
I might
so
not
you
be
could
dead.
you could give us the same.
I might
the
be
same
fucking dead.
takes.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
This is my one phone call.
Yeah, Andy. Yeah, once a week. Andy with an I. Andy _with_N__I. Because I know it bugs people when I do that.
Yeah, but some people need it. He's one of them.
Would you rather hang out with Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Impact, Johnny People Power, or Johnny Football? And Tom Pritchard, Tommy Dreamer, Tom Phillips, or Tom Brady?
Not
You guys rock. Hashtag Still Real Army. Okay, let's break it down. Which Johnny you hanging out with?
I'm gonna hang out with Johnny Wrestling because that man is a huge Marvel mark, and we would be able to talk about. He's a fucking nerd. He's a fucking geek. It's awesome. We would be able to have long, drawn out conversations. Second, by the way, is Johnny Manziel. By the way,
I was gonna say People Power just for the joke. And
that's what I was hoping you'd go for.
I really would want to just try to pick.
You can hang out with the Bellas, maybe.
Hi, Zanka. I agree Michael Cole is an nincompoop.
Oh, he would. That's something he'd say too.
Yeah, 100%. But for sure, I'm picking Manziel because he's a fucking psychopath, and I need that in my life.
Johnny Manziel's dope.
Tom Preacher, Tommy Dreamer, Tom Phillips, or Tom fucking Brady?
Tommy Dreamer. No question about it. Imagine the stories that man has to tell.
He's got a podcast coming out on Gas Digital Network. Check it out.
Fantastic.
I think I would probably go.
Tom Brady. Fucking Mark.
You know me, I'm not that big in the
That's
fucking
true.
football.
That's true, yeah.
You know what? I would pick Tom Brady because I gotta know how the rich live, I guess.
You think you can eat vegan for fucking
I didn't
a
say
day?
I had to hang with him. I want to see how a rich person
Yeah, but
lives.
I feel like he's that kind of person that would judge you for eating not vegan food.
Here's the thing.
I feel like Tom Brady's super boring.
I don't eat vegan, though. I mean, I don't eat crazy anyway.
No, I know,
I know
but-
he's not like a sugar guy or something.
That dude's a nutcase. And apparently, like,
Here's the thing,
I feel
though.
like he's a dill hole too.
Yeah. I want to hang out with him, though, to see
find
how crazy rich people live.
Then hang out with his wife.
I could hang out with Tommy Dreamer. I'm hanging out with you. I mean, you probably have the same life that Tommy Dreamer has, except he was an awesome wrestler.
That's fine though.
You know what I'm saying, though?
I'd be more relatable to Tommy Dreamer.
Exactly. I
We
want
have
to learn something.
We have
I
similar
gotta-
body types.
I gotta live with a real. I don't know, man. I gotta live one day.
He's
I want to see
tall.
how the rich live. That's all.
That's fair.
I think that's
Don't
all
hang
of
out with
them.
Johnny Manziel then.
Well, no, I want to hang out with him because we can get.
So you're
drunk
hanging
and
out with
party.
both football players.
Yeah, and that's funny because I haven't been.
You
that
don't
into
give a shit about
this year.
football.
Yeah.
Well, one of them does. I mean, he plays Canadian football, I think.
That's all the questions. So Jake,
Who's a short one?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You're already on vacation.
Yeah, I've been on vacation since we started this.
My back hurts. My chest hurts.
You want another?
Both from you. My chest hurts from the chops. My back hurts from carrying this fucking podcast.
Ha ha! I like that.
What are you thankful for? It's something we should do.
On today, that is the Riotversary, I am thankful for the Riot Squad. And I will always be thankful for the Riot Squad, as they are the best trio in WWE currently.
That's it?
Yeah.
That you're thankful for one thing.
Oh, are we doing like a bunch of things?
No, I'm just asking. You can. Do you have anything else you're thankful for?
I'm thankful for Elias's theme music and mostly Ricochet's theme music. That is some special shit. And NXT TakeOver War Games. I am very thankful for that. It made me enjoy wrestling.
No family.
No, fuck them.
No, you're all wrestling.
I thought that's what we were doing. No,
I like it.
we're not doing wrestling. Wrestling
I like where your
thankful
brain's
things.
at. You're not thankful for football because it's like your video game.
Yeah,
Games.
the Browns do play this.
Video games?
I'm thankful for the Browns 3-6 record.
Nice, nice, cool, man.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
What about you?
Nothing.
Oh wow. So I get to do all the work there, and then you get nothing.
I figured you had to bring something, man.
I guess. Yeah, I haven't done much.
I'm thankful for birth control. I'm thankful for.
Well, it didn't work that one time.
We were trying.
Oh, okay.
I'm
all right.
thankful for tacos.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good
I'm
one too.
thankful for. What's your favorite way to eat a taco? And by that I
What
mean.
does that mean?
Because they're all the same ingredients. What's your favorite? Do you a soft shell? Are you a hard shell? Are you a burrito?
Burritos are good.
Burritos are fucking wicked good.
I will eat any taco that is presented to me.
I agree, but if just you have to order one right now.
Soft taco, probably.
I'm a cheesy gordita crunch guy.
So that's
Taco
both.
Bell.
It's best of both worlds.
But here's the fucking thing that makes it great. I get that fiery Los taco as the hard shell taco in the middle.
Oh, okay. Like the Doritos Locos? Yeah. Those things are fucking delicious. That was one of the best inventions. And it blows my mind it took so long for that to exist. Someone just was like, yeah, let's make Doritos into taco shells. Oh my God, let's make $1 billion.
So that's the been the podcast. And I want to go out on a cheese moment. I'm thankful for all you guys who listen.
Yeah, me too.
Megria_fueled.
For making
bringing
signs, yeah.
Andy with an I for constantly keeping up with us, dropping fucking funny ass questions.
Our Australian pal.
Fuck Sam.
Yeah, true.
Megria_fueled.
You said that already?
I'm saying it again. He
Okay.
made 3 signs.
This
I'm
is true.
gonna get one more in.
This is true.
And I would like to thank Sam. You stupid Australian.
You Australian fuck, go eat some Vegemite. Fuck you.
I fucking hate you. I'm so mad we have to fucking talk with you. I can't be the heel. He's the heel.
You should add him
He's a
in the
good dude.
comments of this podcast.
At fuck you, wrestling guy. No,
Oh,
Sam's a
he
good
should change his name.
shit. Sam's a good shit. But seriously, Megria_fueled.
That's
Go
3.
Bass
Yep,
Sides.
there you go.
And I'm thankful for you, Jake. Because you're about to get chopped.
Oh, God! I braced myself for that one. I wasn't expecting it. I am not thankful for that chop. I did not appreciate it. And now I owe you a 4th one for when I win next time.
Okay.
Or right now, if you want it.
I was setting up so you could chop me.
I didn't
and
notice
that's
that
how we could go off.
I didn't notice that till after.
And then you're like, for when I win next time.
Well, I'm gonna win. Let's get real here. So.
I don't think so.
You're probably right. I mean, we're 50-50 booking it, so.
We got to come up with here's an idea. We got to come up with something that we can do instead of chops, just because.
You got me in the arm.
I know. Well, you moved. Like
I didn't
a goddamn
expect
chicken
it.
Shit.
I didn't expect it.
No. If you don't come with questions, because I didn't come with questions last time we had the chop shop,
Uh-huh.
and you didn't come this time.
No. You get an extra one?
No, it's a heel turn.
Oh.
The choppy gets to deliver one chop,
Oh, okay.
so we have to come prepared.
Okay, that's fair. Just give us a little extra motivation
Well,
to actually do our job.
I'm glad you did it this week because I was gonna say it last week when I did it, but I was like, it's just gonna be a me thing. So I'm glad you have the opportunity now to maybe possibly get heel turned.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Thank you guys for fucking listening.
Yeah.
Peace, love. Don't send your dick through DMs and leg drops.
Wendy.